he's got baseball, he's got SmackDown, he's got everything, and everything this man touches turns to gold. Ladies and gentlemen, he's fun to watch. He's fun to listen to. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Robert to the show. Robert, welcome to the Raw Watch Along.
What's good?
The hardest
So,
working man on the Hardcore Sports Network, Mr. Philly
yeah,
Talk Sports Talk Podcast, aka Rob.
yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just get to some wrestling news. Apparently, Vince McMahon has a saying in the Bloodline storyline. Apparently, he's got his input in the storyline, but Triple H has the final say in what goes on the air. So it looks like Mr. McMahon and Triple H are controlling the Bloodline storyline, which means, ladies and gentlemen, they are putting on hold Cody Rhodes facing Roman Reigns. Which what I mean by that is they have not yet pulled the trigger on a face-to-face meeting. Now, this is bad news for WrestleMania because the main event is supposed to be Cody Rhodes taking on Roman Reigns. If they do not have a face-to-face, the WrestleMania main event is going to fall flat. So it is imperative that we get a face-to-face with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes at some point
Mm-hmm.
in this program.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we are going to be heading to disaster. Why is
Mm-hmm.
Vince McMahon putting on hold the face to face meeting? I have no idea, but it's ruining the storyline. So I don't want to see any more Cody Rhodes and the Tribal Chiefs Council. I don't want to see no more of that. What I want to see going forward is Cody Rhodes going to face with Roman Reigns, and that needs to happen. That is one piece of the storyline that's missing here. Guys, what do you think of that?
I mean, I don't know why you don't have a face to face right now between, at this point, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. I mean, you already have a little bit about a build up anyway. You're already pretty much less than 5 weeks now from WrestleMania 39. You should have at least some type of face to face reaction between the both of them because you're already still having the Sami Zayn stuff going on in the background with the fact that Sami Zayn is still the most over babyface. And a lot of fans still believe that Sami Zayn should be included in this World Championship thing because he got screwed out of the title at the Elimination Chamber. But you need to find a way to capitalize by getting these two involved in a face-to-face. And I agree with you, Earl, that you can't keep putting it off because it's going to make the match not feel as important because you need to have that interaction between both guys. Let them have a promo battle between the two of them because we already didn't have a lot of build to begin with. And at this point, you're just going to make it more difficult for the fans to completely sell Cody Rhodes actually beating the Tribal Chief. And if he does, it's going to make it feel like that he's being pushed down our throats because of the fact that Sammy and everybody else couldn't beat Roman Reigns with a lot more build. And then Cody Rhodes all of a sudden with like 6 weeks is able to go out there and beat the Tribal Chief. It's going to feel like Roman Reigns circa 2014 to 2018-19. So, yeah, I don't know.
You ain't wrong.
I mean, what, Rob? What do you think?
For me, I just find it as a load of crap. That's all I could. The way that I used to look at it, short, sweet to the point. It's a bunch of bullshit. That's the way that I look at it.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. I mean, at this point, I have told everyone. You see, this is what I was trying to tell everybody. Vince McMahon is poisoning the WWE with his creative input, and I'm telling you, he's poisoning us with this crap. This
Mm.
is a load of bullshit because the storyline has a missing piece to it.
Mm-hmm.
The missing piece is the Cody Rhodes facing Roman Reigns. We've got to have it at some point. You can't keep going on and on and on with every Raw segment, and you have Cody Rhodes going after the Tribal Chiefs Council. I don't want to see that anymore. That's irrelevant. That is irrelevant. What I
Send him to
want to
SmackDown. Send him to SmackDown. I want Cody Rhodes to show up on SmackDown one of these weeks. Roman Reigns is actually going to show up on SmackDown this coming Friday.
Yeah,
why doesn't Cody
he
Rhodes
is
go
gonna-
there to pay him a visit?
Yeah, and I
Wanna be
and I
opposed to
agree
that.
with the assessment. I agree with the assessment. Something needs to happen here. Something needs to pop off because we're missing an element. And like you said, Jeffrey, brilliantly, how is anybody going to invest in this storyline if the missing piece is the face to face?
Yeah.
How
It'll
are
be
we
like they're
going?
shoving us down the throat. It'd be
Right.
like Earl. It's like they're shoving Cody Rhodes down our throat, like he's going to be the guy to win the match. It's too forced. You got to have a storyline behind it. There's no storyline for the fans to sink into with Cody and with Roman. It feels like it's Paul Heyman and Cody more than it is Roman and Cody. Roman still feels like he's with Sammy's.
And I said this to everyone, and I've said this over and over again. I told everyone his ego is so big it's like Manhattan. Vince McMahon has to be putting in his 2 cents in everything, and he's ruining WrestleMania. He's going to ruin it if he don't pull that trigger. The main event is going to be flat like a pancake.
Yeah. Then you have to wonder how much input that Vince McMahon or Triple H is going to have in that WrestleMania match that's going to happen, as well as how much creative Vince McMahon is going to have on this whole road to WrestleMania. So that's going to be the whole real intrigue with this whole situation. And Sophie actually put a great question she threw in earlier. Why has nobody been announced yet for the WWE Hall of Fame, and we are 4 weeks away?
And that's another thing. That's another thing too. That is another problem. That's another problem. That's another problem. You see, this is what I mean. He shouldn't. He's poisoning this whole WrestleMania thing. He's poisoning it. He's poisoning it. It's slowly dying. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at something that happened at SmackDown as Raw is on the air, ladies and gentlemen. The Usos were in the ring last Friday night on SmackDown, and he's talking about his brother. He's talking about the Jey Uso. He's talking about Sami Zayn. He's talking about everything.
This is amazing too.
Yeah, but the storyline still needs that missing piece.
He's never going to get complete control until Vince McMahon is completely out of the picture. I think the quicker we go, and if WWE gets sold within the next few months, Vince is going to get full power again. That's his goal. He's going to want full power of WWE again. That's the problem. How you doing, big boy Johnny, Facts TV?
And another point too, we actually kind of talked about this too, because remember that one point with the WWE say the end all be all if you're an aspiring professional wrestler. That's no longer the case. You see other like professional wrestlers go to AEW who, yes, I mean they have their faults. I mean, but at least they know how to put their matches ahead of time before like a certain before the pay-per-view. So like, oh, you got the Iron Man match, like they kind of like just like they're teasing it and they actually know how to put it together. Like Earl said, with how Vince McMahon's doing things, we're like less than 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. Like you should need enough time. I was supposed to say, I know 4 weeks is not enough time. Well, to most people, but you kind of get the idea.
No, I understand what you're saying, Robert. I understand what you're saying fully. And again, like I said before, and I'll say it again. I'm getting nervous here. I'm getting completely nervous here. What kind of a WrestleMania is this going to be like? I mean, it's you're turning something that's good into potential nightmare if you don't pull the trigger and you don't do the right thing. So, what are we doing? What are we doing here? What's happening?
Like everything is just bloodline. And
he's got nothing else better. You got nothing else better.
Did you watch that segment, by the way, on SmackDown between Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley? Where was the interaction between the both of them?
Right.
It was mainly Dominic and Charlotte. There was no Rhea until the end. What the hell build is that?
That's not a build.
Yeah.
That's not a build.
It just seems like it's all Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and the Bloodline, which I'm fine with. This friggin' thing could be the entire pay-per-view and I'd be sold because this has been so brilliantly put together. But the rest of the card it's starting to filter in. There's some juicy matchups we got, but is there anything that's really going to keep us connected? I can't wait for Finn and Edge. I can't wait for, like, what they're going to do with the women. I think both women's matches will be great. Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus, that'll be terrific. But we need something to sink us into it. And here comes the Usos.
And here come the Usos with Soa Sequoia.
Mm-hmm.
And Soa Sequoia is coming back. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Raw comes to you from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Well, it's only Jimmy and it's only Solo. There's no Jay.
There's no Jay. There's only Jimmy and Soa. And Soa Sequoia.
He's in charge, Sophie, but there's still a possibility that Vince McMahon, who has had input in the creative and, like, called up Triple H with some of the input, I think that it's like maybe Triple H might still have the final say, but I think it's a little bit mixed. I think Vince still has his ideas he's throwing out there.
I just want to iterate to you all, to the audience, what I just said in the wrestling news. He does have creative input in this Bloodline storyline. But they say Triple H has the final say as to what goes on the air. The Bloodline is now in your city. I know what you're thinking. There's problems in the Bloodline. I think there is problems. Families fight all the time.
He's so good on the mic, Jimmy. Him and his brother are fantastic. This Solo just seemed like a badass.
Yep. Everybody's chanting Sammy, Sammy, Sammy.
Yeah.
Sammy, huh? You come from all the members of the Bloodline. You come from all the members of the Bloodline. Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens. Do you think he had a problem with the Bloodline? He was taken care of. And Sami Zayn was taken care of in his hometown in Montreal, Canada. Nope, he didn't get the job done. And your boy, Cody Rhodes. The crowd is chanting, Cody, 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 Cody. And please, whatever you do, do not bring Cody out here to confront them. I mean, that's not who you should be confronting.
It should be Sammy or KO.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Hell no. Your tribal chief will be here this Friday on SmackDown. Now, this is when Cody should be coming on SmackDown.
Yes.
This is when he should be coming on SmackDown. Oh, here come the Street Profits.
The Street Profits.
Yes.
Okay.
The Street Profits are coming out.
Interesting.
So I guess we're going to have a tag team match.
I'm not opposed to that.
No,
I guess we got Solo and Jimmy as a team at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't mind that.
No, I don't want to get a chance to guys to ask you this. Who was your guys' MVP of the men's elimination chamber? For me, it was Montez Ford.
Yeah, I would say him or go ahead, Earl. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead, Jeffrey. You say it first. Go ahead.
I'd probably say Montez or Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I mean, you could probably make the same argument with Braun Strowman. Took 4 guys to eliminate Eliminate him.
Yeah,
It was pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. Jay Uso. No, that's not Jay Uso. No, they're calling for Jay. He's not in the back. Yo, Jay, where you at? Oh, Jay, where you
I
at?
love how he's just antagonizing Jimmy right now.
Yeah. Montez Ford is something else.
He's so good. Montez Ford is so good.
You all can't even bring your own damn family.
Mm.
You got some nerve showing up. You sure you got some nerve showing up on Raw? You talk so much trash. You got by the bloodline. You man, keep the tribal chief's name out your mouth. Or what?
This is so good.
Forget all that. We're in Grand Rapids. Crowd is standing. They want to see a tag match. And we want the smoke. Okay, now they're going at it. Now all four men are in the ring. And all four men, the Street Profits are just beating the stew out of the bloodline.
Here's that first one. There's the stew.
Yes, sir.
The stew
Yeah.
has been introduced.
And clothesline and Sokoa goes outside of the ring.
Oh, what a shot by Montez on Jimmy.
Right. All right, we're going to commercial.
Damn. Wonder if we see Jay coming down the outside.
Yeah, I was happy with that segment. I was happy with that segment, and the reason is because they were mentioning Cody Rhodes, and I said, please do not bring Cody Rhodes out of here. I want to see Cody Rhodes go to SmackDown, and I want him to confront Roman Reigns. That is what's missing in this storyline.
Yes. What's going on, Mac?
Yes.
Please happen.
Yes.
This is the perfect opportunity. Cody, go to SmackDown and confront Roman. Get the feud, some type of energy that we need for us to get invested in you two guys fighting at WrestleMania. Because you're not the main feud everybody's talking about. It's right now Sammy and KO and the Usos and Roman. It's not Cody. We're all cheering for Cody because we love Cody. But right now, Cody and Roman have not fought or interacted with each other.
Right.
We need to have that interaction between both. Give us a reason to ignite the feud between you two, not Paul Heyman, like you said.
Right. Exactly. It's not. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to see it anymore. We've got the point. We've got it. It's understood. We've seen it already. We've seen it 3 weeks in a row already. It's okay. It's fine. It's perfect. Done and over with. Put it in the books. Now we need to see Cody and interact with Roman Reigns. That is what's missing in this storyline, and that is a critical element in a winning formula.
You give it to us on Friday, you know the two of them are going to crush it on the mic. You give it to us that Friday, and they pull off a phenomenal promo, snap the finger, instantly invested. I still don't think it's enough time, and I'm actually leaning more towards Roman actually keeping the belt after WrestleMania and keep building Cody up, and then maybe at SummerSlam you could do the championship change, or maybe like Money in the Bank or something. I'd probably say for SummerSlam, but just give us something between the two of them. You really got to take as much time as you need, Rob. Give us something you like to get us invested in the two of these guys battling each other. That's what we want. Give us something to sink our teeth in.
Yeah, at this point, it's just filtered noise.
Mm-hmm.
It's just no one is listening because how could you get invested in a storyline if you don't have attention to detail? How is that possible? Explain that to me, because I mean I'm a very detail oriented person, and I
Mm-hmm.
always believe in attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
It's very critical. It's a very critical element to the winning part of a storyline. Um, we need to see Cody Rhodes confront Roman Reigns, and I won't accept anything less.
Do you think
Not
we're
as a
going to get
fan.
something tonight? Do you think we're going to get
Well,
something tonight where they're going to
I,
confront one another? Where
I
Cody's
don't
going to say
know.
he's
I
going to
don't know.
SmackDown? Well,
I
in your
don't
in your
know.
honest opinion, if like your honest opinion right now, do you think Cody is going to say something where he's like, "I'm going to SmackDown because Roman's there. I'm going to confront the Tribal Chief."
I hope, Jeffrey, that is exactly what I want to hear tonight on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Mm-hmm.
exactly what I want to hear.
Me too.
That's exactly, it would be music to my ears.
Me
That's
too.
exactly what I want to hear. I won't accept anything less.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I agree with you 100%, Earl. 100%, I agree with you.
Um, yep. Yeah.
Now I'm curious about this. With this whole bloodline storyline that we're watching, we got a tag team match right now between the Street
Oh,
Profits against Solo and Jimmy. Do
right.
you think, in your honest opinion, Jay is going to, because that's another thing. Jay has got to give us an answer which side he's on in the next week or two to help build
Right.
up even more. Even though that feud is pretty much, we all expect it to happen. Do you think that there's any possibility Jay is not included in this tag match and it's going to be Jimmy and Solo taking on Sammy and KO at WrestleMania? Or do you think eventually within the next week or so, Jay will go back to the bloodline, turn on Sammy, and then that's when we're going to get our matchup between the Usos and Sammy and KO at WrestleMania for the tag titles?
But you know something? Okay, here's the thing. Here's the
Hey,
thing, Jeff.
Dakota. Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. If that match was to take place, okay, the way you just said it,
Mm-hmm.
the way you just said it, the turn would have happened already. The turn should have happened already. I just feel that some of these storylines that you're mentioning here are kind of like afterthoughts, and there's no thought process into how to build it up, or they don't know how to build the erector set correctly. Because if the turn would have happened, it should have happened a long time ago. He should have
Mm-hmm.
turned on Sammy. We should have gotten the KO thing done already. They could have united together. They said, "We're going to take you down. We challenge you at WrestleMania. It's official. That's official." But everything to me seems to be like a stop and go, a stop and go, a stop and go, a stop and go kind of an attitude here that the WWE is taking with some of these storylines. And I'm getting nervous with it
They're playing the long
because,
game.
yeah, and I'm getting nervous with it because I don't know what's going to happen here. And will Brock Lesnar show up tonight and accept Omos's challenge at WrestleMania? Please, I hope not. Um, we don't need to see that. We don't need to see that at all. That's a Vince McMahon booking for sure. We don't need to see that. That
What
is
the hell
not.
was that on Friday with the Firefly Funhouse? That was just,
That was
Well,
weird.
yeah,
that was odd.
that was
That
really odd.
that was
Yeah,
weird.
Because me,
That was.
Tyler, and Mitch we were like confused, like what the hell is this going on right now?
yeah.
I don't know. You see, this is what I mean, guys. This is what I mean. The stop and the go and the stop and the go and the confusion and the this. Yeah,
SmackDown's been kind of a hit and miss the last handful of weeks.
I
What
mean,
the hell happened to Bray Wyatt? What
I
the hell
don't.
happened to this guy?
I don't know, Jeffrey. I don't know. I don't know what happened to some of these storylines, but I'm getting nervous with it. I'm
Yeah.
getting nervous with it because the two heads here are Vince McMahon and Triple H, and they're fighting each other. They're fighting each other. One wants to stop, and one wants to go, and the other one wants to put it on hold. The other one wants to add this element to it, and it probably is not going to make any sense. So I'm a little nervous here. I'm a little nervous here. I don't like this. I don't like this at all because before you know it, April 1st and April 2nd is going to be here.
Yep.
And if you
And there's no build to it.
there's no build to it. There is no build to it, and we
Until
only
now.
got one. We only got 1 month to go because we're going into March.
Yes.
We're going into
gotta-
March.
What are they doing with Bray Wyatt? What are they doing with this guy? Have you ever seen somebody as hyped up as Bray was when he came back at Extreme Rules and got that amazing reception?
Right.
What
And then
happened
all
to
of-
this guy? Nobody gives. He's just. What the hell has happened to Bray Wyatt?
I have no
For me,
idea.
It seems to me like Vince McMahon does not fucking care. I think whatever creative input that Vince McMahon has with Bray Wyatt is just figuratively killing him off TV.
But he's not. It's not only that, Robert.
Good
He's
point,
killing
Rob.
everything else. That's a great point
There's a
by
lot
you.
of things that's going into it, but I'm just saying,
But he's killing everything. Right. He's killing everything else.
Yeah.
He's killing everything else, and he's making people nervous because we're going into the month of March. I mean,
Hell,
what's happening here? I mean,
not
come
just
on.
from that too. If look at, I've watched like some other independent shows. Like their book is a whole shit ton of better than when the WWE's putting out each and every week.
Yeah.
Shit, I'd
And
rather
Triple
fucking
H
watch.
shows that- I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rob.
But yeah, it's like, and this goes back to the point that we also made too. Like there was no video package or whatnot. Like that's the vignettes and shit like that. That pretty much killed the kind of momentum. Like say if you had it for Bray Wyatt, stuff could have been a lot different. Or with the other everybody else that Triple H just brought back, Chelsea Green, many others. I can't think off the top of my head right now.
Oh, you mean what is it? Skittles? Is that Tegan Knox's new nickname now? I heard Skittles.
Oh,
Taste
geez.
the
Yeah, it's
rainbow. Oh my God!
Oh,
The
my
joke
God.
that Ronda Rousey made. What the
Oh,
hell is that?
Oh yeah, that was terrible. That
That
was
was just
terrible.
cringy.
What
That
the
was-
hell
it
is
wasn't.
that?
It wasn't just
I'm gonna make you
cringy.
taste the rainbow.
Right. I mean, it wasn't
What?
cringy. It wasn't cringy. It was so ridiculous and so off the cuff and baseless and it was just who wrote that shit?
Get them. Don't ever touch a microphone.
I'm
Give
sorry.
the
I'm
microphone
sorry.
to Shayna, please.
I'm
no more.
I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen,
Hey,
but
Steve.
let me tell you
What up?
something. I'm sorry, but I'm frustrated. I can't. I
You're not
can't.
wrong, Janelle.
I
That was
can't.
so ridiculous. When I saw that, I'm like, they really actually did that with Ronda Rousey, and you made
I'm
Tegan Knox look like an
coming
idiot.
wrong. Yes. This Friday we're in Washington for SmackDown.
Yeah.
Toronto, Ontario,
Doing well,
Saturday. Trenton this Sunday.
By the way, did you hear about the news
And
happening
Boston
on
this
March 4th
Monday.
in Toronto? Earl and Rob in the chat. The news that's happening on March 4th in Toronto.
I
Right.
have not paid attention.
They're actually going to be having a rematch between Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns at that show, and the house show on March 4th at the Coca-Cola Coliseum in Toronto, Canada.
Wow.
They've been billing that. It just broke earlier this afternoon that they're planning on advertising, which was originally supposed to be a tag match between Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa, I believe, against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I believe they've now changed it to Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns in the rematch on that show, just I guess to get more people involved in the house shows. But I found that very interesting when they did that.
Well, I mean, it's just like Madison Square Garden. Where the news broke last week. Seth Rollins is going to take on Theory in a steel cage for the United States Championship.
And I don't mind that.
So that's going to be interesting on the road to WrestleMania.
It gives you more reason to get invested in these house shows, and if you're like somebody that lives in the local area, and you see these types of matchups being advertised, you're gonna be like, oh crap, maybe I'm gonna go run out and see if I can get tickets for the show. If I get to see Roman and Sammy live, or if I get to see a steel cage, I don't mind it. I think it's actually very good business by WWE. I think it's very smart.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
it's kind of been for like almost becoming forgotten in the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
well,
Exactly.
yeah, I mean,
Great
as a
point, Rob.
yeah, great point.
And
I
you
mean,
know, for me, I have always had mixed feelings on house shows because the downside to I see is because number one, you're burning out your superstars. It's like first of all, so at least give them like at least a time to rest because like this is I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for here? Like, it takes its toll. We see it over the years, like see.
It's total burnout.
Total burnout.
Cody Rhodes and Chad Gable later, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I would not be surprised if that was a banger.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, like
Montez Ford now is on the top rope and looks like they're gonna give him a superplex.
That was a great point before, though, Rob. I mean, you're going
to
get burned out for a lot of these superstars. I agree with you. You throw these guys out there, but
I've seen. I mean, I don't know if anyone paying attention when AJ Lee retired. She retired at the age in her prime years.
No.
Like, you see wrestlers getting out of the business in their primes, and it's sad. Like the fact you're getting so burnt out. It's like.
Hell, look at a lot of the wrestlers in WWE right now are in their 40s. A lot of the main roster, like stars in the
I mean, Kana, Damian Priest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
Right.
The Usos.
I think Roman's pushing 40.
Lashley. Lashley and Lesnar.
Well, they're on their pushing 50.
Insecurity. Another insecurity. Both insecurity. And Solo Sequoia is the illegal person.
Edge is almost 50, and he's still going.
Yeah, but these house shows are taxing because you're flying all over the place. To entertain.
Jet lag's kind of getting involved in there too.
Yeah. I mean, tonight, the Raw brand, right after Grand Rapids, they're flying into Trenton because they have a house show.
Down in Trenton.
Yep.
The question is, trying to think.
Bye. 1, 2, 3. The Bloodline wins.
That's a nice frog splash, a nice move by Montez. I like his spine buster.
Right.
That was a nasty bump. Oh, that was a nasty bump by Montez.
Okay. Now the Bloodline is beating the stew out of the Street Profits. They are beating.
All I gotta say is that boxing event was actually it was actually really good.
Yeah, when I came in late. Paul got his ass kicked.
Yeah, by split decision.
Yeah.
And Makabu, man, that Makabu and Jack went 12 rounds.
Wait a minute. What are they doing? What is going on here? Sequoia has a chair around the head of Montez Ford, and Sequoia looks like he is going to back that thing up. Oh, no.
He's not going to like that beef stew.
And Kevin Owens just stunned the crap out of him because Kevin Owens just came in the ring.
So Kevin Owens just saved Montez Ford's life.
Well, right. Sequoia looked like he was going to, yes, ladies and gentlemen, back that thing up, but
I didn't even see it. He just came out of nowhere.
Right.
Start it on, Jimmy.
I mean, that should be at least a bit of a telling sign right there.
Right.
Actually, it was funny. I found one poll. They say who's the worst, like a worst announcer of the year. Corey Graves got a lot of votes. Kevin Patrick only got 60 votes. Like what?
A lot of people don't like Corey Graves for some reason. I think
actually I do not mind Corey Graves because I was one of those very rare back then to actually hate him. But now that since you have Kevin Patrick, that kind of changes everything for me.
Right.
I like him too. I like Corey Graves. I think he's very underrated.
They're showing you what happened 9 days ago. What would have been
if he didn't have those concussions?
Right.
Very talented wrestler too at that.
Right, and MVP was talking last week, and he says that Omos will take care of Mr. Lesnar. The
Please,
question,
Herpes, this come back. Please,
well,
God, Herpes, this come back.
the question is, will Brock Lesnar accept Omos's challenge at WrestleMania?
I doubt he. I think Brock Lesnar has better things to do. Because if I'm Brock, but this, I'll say this: if I'm Brock, and if I see this on TV, it's like, why do I want to waste my time with a guy that doesn't want to do jack shit? Yes, I might be up in my age. At least I know how to put on decent matches. But
well, up next, Brock Lesnar will answer the challenge.
Well, I mean, he hasn't really been wrestling a lot, Lesnar. He's been like wrestling. We know what Lesnar's been doing lately. It's been suplex, suplex, F5, 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 suplex, German, suplex, F5,
and let me
F5,
tell you,
suplex, stuff like that.
And let me tell you something. This Brock Lesnar run has been the worst I've ever seen.
I don't know which worse, him or Ronda.
I think they're right up there. I think they're right up there. I think they're right up there. Both of them are equal. This is just pitiful. This is pitiful at its best. And if this is all you're going to offer us at WrestleMania, I don't even want to call the dang match. I don't even want to bother. I'm not even gonna bother. I am just gonna turn my microphone off and like you and ask you all to
Happy
to
Monday,
just.
Tuesday.
Who
the hell wants to call a Brock Lesnar and Omos match?
you all deal with that.
Bray Wyatt and Bobby Lashley. That's a terrible match too.
Yeah, right.
Bobby Lashley, Bray Wyatt.
Okay, this is an interesting commercial with Edge. Like it's like Edge and versus mixed with the trailer for Creed 3.
Right.
This is one of the things I'm looking forward to the most. I'm waiting for Edge and Finn to snap. Snap
well, that's
into
another.
characters.
That's what the problem is. We don't know if they're gonna pull the trigger on that either.
But this I don't mind. This one I don't mind because there's been a story between these guys.
Right? No. You're
I don't mind Edge and Finn. I love this.
I'm sorry, Rob. Go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, Jeff pretty much thought of what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm just, guys, I'm just a little nervous here. I
don't blame you. You should.
I'm a little concerned here because we're getting into the month of March, and I don't see a lot of things popping off here. I don't see things going in the right direction here. What is up with this red light, green light crap? What is this? Why?
Bray?
Not just Bray. I mean, you mean
like the storytelling? The
storylines. I mean, all of these storylines that are popping off here. It's 1 minute it's red, it's go. Then you pull it back. Then you wash it. Then it's in the wash. Then you decide not to do it, and then this one doesn't want to do it anymore. I'm getting an Excedrin WrestleMania headache number 9 right now, and I just, oh my God, I don't feel good about this WrestleMania.
Since we're at commercial, why don't we talk about the news that's breaking too? Is that there's rumors going around that Triple H wants to have a smaller WrestleMania card, and now you're hearing back in reports where one report saying talent is unhappy they're not on the card, and now you're hearing talent is unhappy about they're not on the card. I think it's BS. I think they are unhappy. This is just a report to just refute. But I believe that some of them are not happy.
Well, I know that there was one report from the PW Insider, and they did say that some of the talent behind the scenes are saying that the celebrities are taking up the card at WrestleMania, and they're not happy with it.
And rightfully so. I mean that.
I don't have any issues with that whatsoever because you have a lot of potential in that locker room. Go ahead, Rob. I'm sorry.
Who can blame them? Because first of all, celebrities. First of all, like if you have not first of all, these guys have been trained in this for the entire lives in this business. To be the big show of the year.
Yeah,
I have a counter to that real quickly. what has WrestleMania always been around?
Yeah, I
That is
understand it's been
true.
around for
Stars,
celebrities.
celebrities. That's what
Yeah,
sells. You want to
I
try to make WrestleMania and Hollywood the biggest show out there. You're back in Hollywood, star-studded, and it's really, and if you think about it, there's not a lot of stars in this WrestleMania compared to prior. Who do you really have? Lita and Logan Paul? That's really it.
right,
John Cena
right
is going to
there.
be in that match to make Austin Theory a megastar. I'm going to be
Right.
honest. I'm not going to get on the wrestler side. You want to be on the WrestleMania card? Go out there, get yourself over, and make them put you on the card. Not everybody can get on the card. This is not going to be like Revolution, which I'm scared to death. Revolution is going to be like putting on 80,000 matches like they always do, and we're going to be watching like a 6-hour card on Sunday. I have no problem with Triple H wanting to do like a takeover type pay-per-view like he did at Elimination Chamber. And guess what? It was fantastic. I don't mind like 5-6 matches on WrestleMania night 1 and the same thing on night 2. I don't mind that one bit. Make it like a takeover feel. Your biggest matchups, your biggest feuds, concluding at the grandest of shows. I don't mind doing that.
And here comes Brock Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen, as Raw returns. So let me ask you guys something. Jeffrey, let me ask you something. Would you be comfortable in night number 1 WrestleMania? We have 9 matches. And then on night number 2, we get 9 matches. 9 and 9.
It depends what matches are going to be on the card because you want to have a little bit of substance behind them and not just throw matches together for the sake of getting everybody on the card. That to me is a Tony Khan type thing that he does
Right.
with AEW. I don't like that. I want feuds that are concluding at WrestleMania as well. I like storylines too. I don't want it to just be like A and B wrestler are going on the card to have them wrestle a match, which is going to get a pop for one night and then people are going to forget about it later on in the week. I want
Right.
storyline and substance behind it and not just for the sake of getting everybody on the card. Give me something to sink my teeth in as a fan. That's what I want.
But that's why I said that. That's why I mentioned to you, Jeffrey. I'm nervous here.
As you should. I'm nervous too.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I don't know what we're gonna get. What's in
But
the
doesn't
what's
that
in the
get you excited too?
Yeah, it does. I mean, half of me is intrigued, and half of me is worried.
Mm-hmm.
So
What's up, Kofi Wheatston?
hello, Kofi Wheatston. How are you? Hit that like button and subscribe to all our channels. We greatly appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Brock Lesnar.
Baby.
Where Brock Lesnar is sitting on the couch.
I really hope this is like a tease or like a red herring that we're not getting Omos and Brock and we're going to get something with. I would rather see Brock and Bobby one more match, settle the score, and then Bray Wyatt can do something after WrestleMania.
Right.
That's what I would rather see. Give them a gimmick match between Brock and Bobby, finish it off at Mania, and then you move on. Here comes MVP.
Here comes MVP. Mr. Lesnar. And this is not how I envisioned it. Good evening, Michigan, says Brock Lesnar. But Brock, pardon me for being a little early. No. I'm good. We can talk from here. Brock Lesnar is all about business. Yeah, shut up. Nobody want to hear from you. Shut up. Suplex City. The crowd is chanting Suplex City. You said something about business. I'm here on business. Yeah, there's this beautiful VIP lounge. I'm here to listen to you, MVP. So the people at home, A fight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have, I don't have to worry about going to Suplex City. I can come in the ring.
I like you saying business.
No Suplex City tonight. No Suplex City. Come on in the ring. I know Brock Lesnar's a man of his word.
Mm.
No Suplex tonight. I'll make my way in. Have a seat. I gotta hear this firsthand. I'm a coward. I'm just kidding, all right? You didn't insult me by what you said last week. Any further than tonight. Show me this people in this fight. What am I gonna get out of it? Why would I want to do business with you?
It's a great question.
A fight. All right, Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. He's the beast incarnate. Brock Lesnar puts his hands on a man that has zero no chance in the world of hurt. The man's last will get ahead in 5, and he won't be getting up. You had your hands full with Lashley. You couldn't have your way with Bobby Lashley. The Beast Incarnate. 300 pounds Nigerian giant Omos. You can do whatever you want with that man, but you can't do that with Omos. You can't do that with Omos. And we all know Omos is as green as goose. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Never mind. But a giant. He's a conquer a beast. A giant will conquer a beast. You can suplex at M5 anybody you want, but you will not do that. You cannot do that against Omos. You can't do that with a Nigerian giant. It's impossible. That was good. That gave me goosebumps. A high five with that one. He gave me a high five.
High five.
That was damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I accept your challenge. I will take on Omos at WrestleMania. Yes, we do. I accept your challenge. He said, why don't we shake on it? Uh-oh. Let's drink on it. Let's shake on it.
This is not going to end well.
No. Yep. Better myself. We point at the WrestleMania sign. It is official. Omos will take on Omos and MVP in his corner. Handshake.
Sorry about that.
The match is a done deal. It will be Omos taking on Brock Lesnar. Get over here, Brock Lesnar says. Get over here. You're a baller.
So what do I?
And
so
a
I didn't really miss much, did I?
No.
Thank God. Sorry, it was grocery shop at night.
That's okay. You didn't have a toast. Oh, he took out a flask. He took out a flask, and he says, "Let's drink. Let's drink. Let's drink. Let's drink. Let's drink to WrestleMania." Brock Lesnar versus Omos WrestleMania. Let's drink. And Brock Lesnar takes a drink. Oh man, that moonshine is good.
You'd be
Uh,
surprised.
um, that's all right. I don't drink. I don't drink. You insulted me. Uh-oh. Drink. You're not gonna make me drink alone, are you? Uh-oh. No, I'm not, Mr. Lesnar. I respect you. Um, Drink on camera. hmm We all know that's in the flask. It's not really liquor. It's water. So Glenn, let's just
Oh yeah,
hurry
yeah,
up with this
yeah.
segment. Let's just hurry up with the segment. Here's the
Just F5
problem.
them already.
Right. Get the segment over with. Uh, ooh. MVP just spit the juice in Brock Lesnar's face. Oh,
That was stupid.
that will not go well.
Yeah, it's not going to go over well at all. That's MVP
Uh,
just setting his death warrant out.
Yep.
Lesnar is wiping the juice from his eyes, and MVP is taking his handkerchief and wiping it off. Brock Lesnar now is closing the flask. He put the flask back in his jacket, and he's using MVP's handkerchief to wipe the juice, and he's blowing his nose in it, and he's giving it back to MVP, and he stuck it back in his jacket pocket. And here comes the M5, and bang!
Bang.
Oh.
Well, you knew
And
that was coming.
right,
We knew that was coming after what
Every
just
time
happened.
when there's, especially with the Brock Lesnar, I mean, they always have to edit off on F5.
right.
Yeah.
Same crap, same thing.
Nothing changes.
Nope,
No.
nope.
And I'll say this too: as much as I hate CM Punk for being a cancer, but looking back to his pipe bomb was it 2013, 2014?
Yeah.
Honestly, this company would be better off if Vince McMahon would kick the bucket. Because holy shit, that made a whole lot of things a lot more smoother.
Oh, I don't want to wish that on somebody.
They
I
said
know
the
what
same
you
thing
get.
about Triple H and Stephanie McMahon about them being in charge too. He didn't like the
Yeah.
fact that two of them were in charge
Yeah,
either.
right. Okay, now Kathy Kelly is talking to Lita and Becky Lynch.
It's like Lita just has not really changed in the last 10,
Becky
15
cringe.
years.
No, Becky cringe and Lita. That's what I'm calling Becky though. Becky cringe.
Honestly, if I were to say who's a good looking out of this team, give me Lita all day. I think she comes off much more credible than Becky Lynch. If I'm going to be completely honest with you,
not even close, Rob.
Not even
You're
close.
talking about the greatest high flying diva of all time in Lita and Becky Lynch. Who's great
and also
too.
she was one of
but
our.
she's not
You know what my dream match is? I would love to see this. Would you like to see Lita take on what's her
She's not
name?
happy.
What's her Serena Deeb?
Yes.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Honestly, give me a no holds bar between.
Yeah. This is a Vince McMahon type thing, though, I believe.
Yes.
With Lita being here.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, he said tonight. Lita says tonight we're gonna change history. We're gonna win those tag team titles.
Yeah.
Please win them and burn them, and be done
And
with them.
and here comes Cody Rhodes, and he's taking on Chad Gable. Please, for the love of God, come on the mic after the match and say you're going to SmackDown to confront Roman Reigns. Please, please.
You know what we're probably gonna get? I think we may be surprised. This is the main event, right? The women's tag team titles.
I think so.
Like it.
So then you're probably going to get Shayna Baszler. Either going to get one of two things, I guarantee. Either Trish Stratus is going to come out, and you're going to get your 3-on-3 match that we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks, or you're going to have Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey coming out because they have been advertised to show up on Raw. You're going to get one of those two to come out, and they're going to go up against whoever wins the match tonight, and then that'll set up WrestleMania.
Oh,
So.
gosh.
One or the other.
Boy.
I think you might even get both. You could get Cody. I mean, you could get Cody. because I see Cody. You could get the Damage Control versus Ronda and Shayna, and you could also get that 3-on-3 matchup between Damage Control against Trish, Lita, and Becky, because they need to give those women something to do at WrestleMania.
Right.
So
I mean, you ain't wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hardcore Sports Network. Welcome to the Raw Watch Along. My name is Earl Cole. That is the great Jeffrey Turner. That is the great Ron. And welcome to the Hardcore Sports Network. Follow them on Twitch at Hardcore Sports One. Follow them on Instagram at Hardcore Sports. Follow them on Twitter at Hardcore Sports N. And of course, subscribe to their YouTube channel and hit that like button. Hit the like button on my channel. Hit the like button on Robert's channel. Hit the like button on Jeffrey's channel. And we greatly appreciate it. And subscribe. The Wrestling Experience, ladies and gentlemen, will return this Thursday with this gentleman right here, Mr. Jeffrey Turner. We're going to come together and we're going to discuss the Elimination Chamber.
I'll talk about the Elimination Chamber, how great it was, over and over again, how good it was.
My bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's thinking about the beef stew, that's why.
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Beef stew for brains.
Stirring the pot. That's what
I
he's
am
doing.
so sorry. On Thursday,
we're all human, man. We're all human.
We're gonna discuss AEW Dynamite, and we're going to predict Revolution. So all of that is happening in the cook pot this Thursday night on the Wrestling Experience.
Oh, darn.
Look, I'm like Red Velvet. I'm stirring it up.
Stir it up.
What the hell happened to her? She went from being a baddie to now completely off TV and banished to AEW Dark.
Because she made a tweet about Tony Khan and she got punished for it.
Yeah, it was. She had some choice words for. Yeah. I think she had. I think in a way she has some very sweet choice, colorful words. Shall we say? For Mr. TK.
Because what? She's not being booked on television?
Right, exactly. You ever heard of the saying, if you give enough rope to someone, they hang themselves? Well, again, like I said before,
that was the first time I've ever heard that.
I disagree. The women's storylines are all over the place right now. The women's storylines
no consistency.
Have yet to captivate me. Yeah, they've yet to captivate me. The matches will be terrific, but the storylines themselves,
they don't get the crowd over.
No,
because think about it. Go back, look at the Elimination Chamber. The women got over really quickly. Look at the following Raw and SmackDown. Good matches, absolute nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Unless you're Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, or Ronda Rousey, or Lita, you're not getting over.
Okay, the time is now.
John
Cena returns next Monday night to Boston and Raw next Monday night on Raw.
Can't wait.
We are going to be in Boston. Jeffrey, I hope you like Boston bean pie because we're going to have plenty of it.
Mm-hmm. What's a Boston bean pie?
It's baked beans with hot dogs baked in a pie.
That's for me. I would call that a beanie weenie pie because here in Jersey and stuff, we call that beanie weenies.
Well, that's not what they call it in Boston.
Here comes Cody.
And here comes Cody. Now the only
because that's always one of my plans to try to take a trip up to Boston. Because I have to go
nice over there.
I've been to Salem as well, Salem, Massachusetts.
Have you been to Boston?
Yes, I have been 10 times.
I know you have because you've been to some wrestling events over there in Boston.
Right.
But I don't know if Rob has been to Boston. I know you've been there multiple
I haven't
times.
yet. That's one of my that's my plan to go up, is try to take a trip, do some traveling to, go further up north and just check out like the New England area.
Right.
If you like history and you like old school cities that have a lot of history to them.
I know Salem's is a popular tourist attraction especially during Halloween season.
Right.
Actually, this I do agree with. I would have had Austin Theory drop that belt at Elimination Chamber because you don't need the title included for this matchup with John Cena. But I see why they're doing it. They want to make Austin Theory into a really, really strong United States champion. So I
Right.
get why
And
they're
kind
doing
of basically
it.
what pretty much like let John pass the torch along to Austin Theory, because remember rumors at Mania, John was in the same position, not saying the same in a way, even though he was kind of thought highly of, but yeah, you kind of know where I'm going with the I guess it comes full circle is basically what I'm saying.
Right.
And Cena was exactly like Theory when he first started out in 2002. That punk
Yeah.
little kid.
And he said it himself too. He almost got cut by Christmas. Like, who would have thought the
Right.
company? Who could imagine like WWE with a bean pie in Cal? It seems like some weird shit people put in pie, or like I've seen, or from Bill and D Hollis. I watched it a lot on TikTok as well. Just like the different crazy like stuff that over the years, it's like a frozen orange juice pie or something like that.
Did you ever have corned beef in the can with hold on. Have you ever had corned beef in a can with an omelet and cheese on a pie?
That's like look. If you just have to give me, you got me that corned beef and omelet.
Tucker! He reminds me so much of Chris Farley. He's like a reincarnation of Chris Farley.
Oh,
ew.
On Right Hand by Chad Gable to Cody.
Spam anymore? Like, who does eat spam anymore?
Too salty.
A lot of people do.
Yeah,
a lot of people do. In a diner not far from me, they do sell spam with egg and cheese.
You have to cut it up though and dice it up and put it with other stuff.
Yeah, no, spam is like super thick
and super salty too. You gotta get the low sodium kind of spam.
Right.
Yeah, I mean the best
Cody
sandwich I ever had was SOS. Everyone knows what that is. Basically, shit on the shingle, or pretty much. That is basically what we call. That's what we call it here in South Jersey. We call it shit on the shingle. It's pretty much corn. I think what was it? Can't think of the actual name of it, but we call it nickname it shit on the shingle. That's basically what it is. It's on corned beef on white bread, basically.
Right. We're going to commercial right now, ladies and gentlemen. And,
Cody's going for that reverse face buster.
Right.
Nice move by Cody. Good call, Earl. Good move by Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
The spam.
And we are going to commercial. And we are on commercial, ladies and gentlemen, with the Raw Watch One. We hope everybody's having a good Monday.
Never had it.
We hope that you're enjoying the show. We hope that we're entertaining you. We try our best, even though somebody on Twitter told me that I'm not entertaining enough. But
I think those took a big fat one for all I care.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress.
Don't you love it when people on Twitter say that kind of stuff? I heard about that.
Like, no, they don't have nothing else better to do in life.
Exactly.
For me, I just say, that's all I say. Just turn the other cheek and just move on. That's all I do.
That's what I. Rob. I have a saying. When they go low, I go high, and then that's
I got the high ground.
You hold your head high on that one, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't pay attention to.
It's over, Earl. I got the high ground.
I was just.
Sorry, I did pull a Star Wars reference.
You underestimate my power.
I will say this. I will admit, Star Wars Episode 3, this retro said, I thought actually was really, really good at the time when it came out. I will say that.
That's a great
out of the original the prequels. So for me, I think 3 had to be the best one. I think it's Revenge of the Sith, Attack of the Clones, least favorite because Episode 1 had nothing going for it. It was just all over the fucking place. It's like what?
Right.
The best part of that whole movie was the end fight. That was the best
exactly.
part. Otherwise, I didn't care less about the movie. The third one was terrific.
To be honest with you guys, I've never seen Star Wars.
I will say this too, though. 7, 8, 9, not my biggest cup of tea. I would say. Because I do like the original.
7 was good.
7 was good. I'll get 8 and 9 were just complete dumpster fires.
A lot of people shout on 9.
Did you like Star Trek?
I'm not a huge Star Trek guy. I just never got into Star Trek.
My best Star Trek film was The Wrath of Khan. I love that movie.
See, I talked to a lot of Star Trek nerd heads. Like everyone says it's The Wrath of Khan. That's the number one.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Like
I've
for
seen
me,
it like 4 or 5 times.
I'm going to piss off a lot of Doctor Who fans. I've never seen Doctor Who either. I've never seen it.
You're not a fan of Benedict Cumberbatch?
Benedict Cumberbatch, I am a huge fan of him. But it's
there was Doctor Who as Doctor.
You ever seen Dark Shadows?
Dark Shadow. Why do I feel like I've heard that one before? Oh God, I haven't heard that one in years.
With Barnabas.
Is that why does that reminds me of a Johnny Depp movie that I'm thinking off the top of my head?
No.
Or is it the original Dark? It's not. Are you talking about the original Dark Shadows, or are we talking about the one with Johnny Depp in it?
No. The original Dark Shadows.
Oh, I've actually watched that a couple times, actually.
Oh, look at this Dragon Screw whip on Cody Rhodes. And
actual stuff I'm in a cartoon type shit like King of the Hill and American Dad.
King
of the Hill was great. American Dad was
Yeah,
it's been all over the place.
Yeah.
For me, I was never a huge fan of King of the Hill. I didn't really mind it, but it was just not my
Look
show.
out. Oh, the pool was empty.
Chatty! I gotta find my replacement for turkey.
Somebody is missing their calling as a comedian.
I miss Tucker so much. I want Tucker and Otis back together. I'd love to see the heavy machinery back. No, I'm not taking it back, Juice.
Cody is doing a great sell job with the knee.
Cody does everything.
Disaster kick. 1, 2, no. Just to let everybody know, all the wrestling news, Mercedes Moné says that if she does get invited to the Forbidden Door pay-per-view number 2, she will only be doing that show. She's not interested in a long-term contract with AEW.
I mean, I can't blame her.
You know what that means? She's still thinking about WWE in the future.
She says it will. She said it will be a one and done thing.
Hey, Blaze.
She's got Blaze.
Well, is
Blaze
that true?
Radio.
Yes, that's true. Or
she did come.
That's what
she did come out and say she did say that she didn't want to.
She did say she's not interested in a long-term deal with
In a way,
AEW.
I don't blame her because I mean these long-term deals over time, like it really does burn you out, and I can understand where she's coming from sometimes. And
not only that,
the amount of hate that she gets is ridiculously. It's so much bullshit. I would say.
Yeah, and another thing too is look what's happening with AEW and the mismanagement and the way they treat the talent and the way they run the organization. A lot of people are everybody's turning their back on Tony Khan because they see what the circus atmosphere is like. Nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with it.
It's all Tony Khan's fault. He didn't take charge when he had the chance to. It all started with the all-out stuff. Fights all over the place. It's Tony Khan's fault. He didn't act like a boss. He didn't hire other people as part of being a boss. Tony Khan is the reason why that company is going to self-destruct. And God forbid if he loses the Elite to WWE, they have
that
now
company's
done.
done.
If the Elite goes to WWE,
he's
who's
screwed.
to say the next people that if the Elite go to WWE, who's to say who's next going to go?
1, 2, no. Well, like William Regal said, the reason why he left AEW is because he said Tony Khan runs the company like Sesame Street.
Yeah, and Tony doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it.
He doesn't understand that he's destroying his own company with some of the ways he's not booking. They're putting on great shows, but he's just not booking the company correctly.
No, he's not, and he's not mature.
And he's
not
putting too
mature.
much stuff on his own weight. Get a writing team. Get somebody
Right.
out there that can help you out, and then you can just be a boss. You don't see Triple
I've
H
always-
going online and destroying people
I mean,
from AEW. He's doing
look,
it strategically.
right. I mean,
I actually, to add to that too, I've always made the exact same argument with Shawn Michaels and NXT. Because Shawn Michaels needs help in NXT of writing shows because week in, week out,
He does.
it's not terrible, but it could be so much better. You have such a star-studded roster that you could do so much with.
you can tap into potential, but if you
It's
don't
just
know
a lot
how
of
to,
potential. You
right?
got some
But
upcoming stars in the making. I mean, Sol Rucas, I've been very high on in the women's division. I mean, just
okay,
to name
look
out a
out,
few.
Tope
This is a pretty good match so far,
Suicida.
though.
Yes,
These two could
Cody.
have a great match in their sleep. That's how good Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes and Chad Gable are.
All I want to do is after this match, I want to see Cody get on the mic. I want to see him.
Don't we all?
I want to see him say, "I'm heading to SmackDown to confront Roman." That's what I want to see. Otis. Cody is distracted. Cody is distracted by the male models.
Oh, here we go.
And here we go. And the referee is counting.
Cody or Chad Gable?
I mean, Chad Gable is in the ring now, and he just threw Otis into the WWE universe.
Damn.
So Cody Cutter on Chad Gable. The American Nightmare, and here comes Crossroads. Bang! Chad Gable, top of his head. 1, 2, 3. Cody wins. Cody wins.
Silly ending, but I get it.
Yeah. And Cody is smiling. Come on, Cody, get on the mic.
They could do a backstage segment with Cody, and he'll say he's
Well,
going to SmackDown.
let's hope so.
Oh, that was a big Crossroads. He
right, and
over his head.
And he sold it well.
He did. That was a great sell by Chad Gable.
Yeah, look at that.
Crossroads.
And Cody's got a little cut on top from his on his forehead a little bit. If nobody really picked up on it.
No, they can't say it. They can't say it. They're not allowed.
A cut?
Yeah, they can't say that.
There's a Vince McMahon edict.
Yeah.
Cut.
You can't say busted open or cut or anything like that. They're supposed to ignore that.
Well, Triple H was fully in charge. Those stupid edicts will all be gone.
Right. Uh-oh. Cody's got the mic. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, guys.
I think we are
33 days away from WrestleMania.
I have yet to stand in the same ring as my opponent.
I have yet to stand in the same ring as Roman Reigns. Okay, all right, here we go.
But he is on SmackDown this Friday, and I am ecstatic that Roman Reigns is on SmackDown this Friday because
I'm going. I'll be there too. Yay!
You're gonna get Cody and Sam. You're gonna get Cody and Roman at SmackDown this Friday.
Finally.
Hey, guys y'all can hop on with me and Tyler if you guys want to join Friday Night SmackDown this week.
Oh yeah! Send me the link. Send me the sandwiches. Send me the stew. Send me the everything because I cannot wait for this.
You're gonna get Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are going
Friday Night SmackDown.
Yes, I finally, 33 days, and finally you wake up. Finally.
So give you at least about 4.5 weeks or so of build.
Great.
But if you can do it right in the 4.5 weeks, I think the payoff's going to be worth it.
Yep.
Is that set, by the way?
No, that's Baron Corbin being interviewed right now.
Oh God.
Yeah, look, stuff, things have been not going my way, and I'm hearing what everybody's saying, and all those things they're saying, all those things that JBL said to me Corbin, I'm sorry, I've been told to cut this interview short again. They're cutting it short again.
Oh, they're cutting away. Kevin Owens.
Jimmy Uso and so earlier on, like, are you concerned with any possible consequences? You know who should be worried about consequences?
You know who should be worried about consequences is Jimmy who's in the bloodline.
The consequences of their actions.
They're suffering from the consequence of their actions.
As far as I'm concerned, I've said it for months. All I
Oh,
want is to see the bloodline fall.
all I want to see is the bloodline fall, and I'm gonna get what I want. I don't want any help doing that. I'm gonna do it myself. Okay, all right. Up next, Judgment Day.
All right. With Rhea Ripley, or is it just Finn Balor?
I think we're gonna get Charlotte and they're gonna show you what happened between Charlotte and Rhea Ripley, and what happened between the father and the son.
They need
I
to
was
build
hoping
up
Rey
Edge
Mysterio-
and Balor too.
build up all three members of the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not.
I
They're
don't know
not
I was
what
doing.
really,
they
I was really hoping Ray to punch the crap out of Dominic. I was really
Oh,
hoping
it's
waiting
gonna
for that
happen. It's
moment.
gonna happen. They're teasing
I
it. It's
can't
going
wait.
to happen. It's going to happen either one of these next couple of weeks, and then it's going to lead to their matchup at WrestleMania. It's going to
Okay,
happen very
so
soon.
we're getting a new WrestleMania Hollywood moment here, and it is an iconic moment. It is the Bianca Belair and her husband on the
Bianca-
Titanic.
Honestly,
Right.
Oh,
Actually-
Bianca and Montez. I like that.
Montez and Bianca on the
probably the one
Titanic.
movie that I hate the most is Titanic. I
hate
hate
it
that
too.
movie.
I hate
Well,
it
let
too.
me tell you something. I saw
Even
the
though I
movie.
know, I can't hate Leo though. I still love Leonardo DiCaprio. Man, the dude's still a great actor. If I'm going to have to be, oh yeah, tell me, Juice. Like we all want this Kevin Patrick bullshit to end.
Yeah, he sucks. He sucks. God, he sucks.
Can we see a mixed tag team with Bianca and Montez, please? Like I would not be opposed to that.
Didn't they do
Right.
that when Bianca first came up to Monday Night Raw? They
I
had
don't
the two of them
think
mixing
they-
together?
Bianca's talked about it.
I don't know if that.
I don't think that's even happened. I think she has talked about it. I think she made interviews like she would not be opposed to being a mixed tag team with her husband.
I'm so happy now. I'm just
I just dropped the phone in the water.
right. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all watching the Raw Watch Along. Welcome to the
Honestly,
hardcore.
put
I
Pat.
like the older ones better. The older ones were a lot better than the new ones so far. The WrestleMania goes to Hollywood stuff. The new ones are kind of eh.
Right.
It's been, I mean, I do like the was it what was the one fucking movie? I'm drawing a blank of. Is it A Few Good Men? Is what I'm thinking of it.
The one with was that the one with Cena and JBL?
Yeah, I think they were like pulled it like as like the military. So it's like
Yeah. You want
can't
the
think of
truth? You can't handle the truth.
truth.
Right.
That's
With
an
Jack
underrated
Nicholson
movie.
and Tom Cruise, yes. A Few Good Men was a very underrated
Speaking
movie.
of Tom Cruise, his new movie Mission Impossible #8 will be coming
Damn,
out
like-
in theaters in the summer.
He just doesn't stop. He keeps going.
Yep. Mm.
I mean, the fact he
Mission
does his own
Impossible.
stunts, I'm thinking to myself, man, how is he not going to kill himself? And this
I
is
don't
why a
know.
lot
Yeah,
of times
because he does his own stunts. He does his
Yeah.
own
I mean,
stunts.
look, more props to him, but sheesh, you're going to wind up killing yourself.
I
Killing
mean,
yourself at one way
I
or
mean,
the
yeah.
other.
I mean, there was this one scene. I think it was in Mission Impossible #5. He was swinging from a helicopter, and they almost hit him against a mountain.
Jeez.
Don't forget about
Yeah.
Mission Impossible 2 when he was holding onto that rock wall at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
And he did say he did. I think it was this one. He actually broke his toe in a one scene. If I think when he jumped off a building, like he broke his ankle actually.
Yeah.
No, it was in the ankle. He broke the ankle because what happened was he landed wrong in the window. He was supposed to come on the left side, and he came on the right side. and his whole foot went through the coffee table.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I mean, look,
yeah.
I gotta appreciate Tom Cruise. So I had to give him that.
I do too. He's underrated as an actor. I've always liked Tom Cruise. I think it's
Yeah,
more hate than
but
people should give him.
they said he
How about
is a
fucking
diva.
when Leo?
He is a diva.
Mhm.
You can be. I can see that. You can definitely see that. I mean, the one thing that I always, speaking of kind of still time into the theme of WrestleMania Goes to Hollywood. Who remembers when Leo finally gets his first Oscar after years of not getting one? It's like that was absolutely ridiculous. Like he's made some actually decent movies over the years. I still love Django Unchained. Him and Titanic was. I mean, at the time, got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh God, him and what else movies was he in? The Wolf of Wall Street was actually was fantastic.
Right.
We have some other AEW news to talk about too, Earl. We got to talk about Excuse Me is leaving AEW.
Oh yeah,
she's leaving AEW soon.
Oh good.
But she doesn't even know what she wants to even do. Like be like, I think she also hints about like retirement or something like that.
She should. She has nothing more to prove. She's been with both companies already. Just go away. Just enjoy retirement.
Exactly.
Also, Leo's got a new movie coming out. DiCaprio's coming. Killers of the Flower Moon.
There's Judgment Day.
Mommy will have a match against Liv Morgan this Friday on SmackDown.
Yep.
And I'll show the world what it's like to be in prison.
God, they're still milking it.
People like it. People apparently like this storyline.
But I
didn't have to say a single word to Charlotte. I thought this was stupid. This was absolutely stupid. They should have had her do something face to face with Charlotte. I mean, this was ridiculous. She said nothing. I saw something in you, Charlotte. I saw something much worse. She can't escape her own fate at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley is walking out the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yes, she is. Yes, she
Please
is.
do.
Oh, Finn Balor said, "You thought this was over, Edge? You thought this was over? You don't get to decide. This is over when I say it's over." Oh, coup de grace to Edge. The Prince? He's playing chess. The Prince is playing chess with you, Edge.
Can we please give these guys a Hell in a Cell just like to beat the hell out of each other? That would.
If you accept my challenge at WrestleMania, checkmate. Accept my challenge at WrestleMania, checkmate. So he challenges Edge to a match, but no stipulation.
Yet.
Right.
Yes.
And here comes Maximum Male Models, and they're confronting Otis.
For the love of all that is.
Are you tantalized by the juices?
No. God, that just sounds so wrong on so many levels. I am not.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it. No,
the way whoever wrote that is, it's almost be sick in the head.
The only one that has any type of notice in this whole thing is Maxine.
Right.
Yeah, AKA Sophia Cromwell. That's it.
Right. And here comes Asuka.
All right, now we're gonna get something interesting.
Now, why is Asuka not confronted Bianca? Why is this not happening?
Give it time. Give it time. They will. They will. They're teasing it right now because I think they're gonna probably have the two of them confront each other in the last couple of weeks before the pay-per-view for WrestleMania.
Because I'm just getting nervous with all of these championship matches here. I mean, this is
they're
not.
slowly building them up.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't want the Velveteen Dream back, Juice. He's not coming
No,
back.
no. He's not coming back.
Velveteen
No.
Dream.
No.
No more
Oscar
Velveteen Dream.
Oscar is taking on Carmella next on Raw.
Well,
No, we know
don't be
who's
surprised
winning
if this
that
ends
match.
short.
Yeah. Nah, they'll probably give Carmella a chance. Have her like compete in it.
Now we're getting an NXT preview of tomorrow night.
No, Juice. No Velveteen Dream. No. The
No,
WWE is
no.
already getting saturated to begin with people.
No.
No, this is going to be so NXT is going to be very interesting. Even though I'm not going to be live for it, but I'm going to definitely keep an eye out and watch this, and then hopefully see what next in the following week, or in the way called Road or NXT Roadblock is what they're going to name that episode of NXT.
Get him on the main roster already. Get him on the main roster, please. Get both of them on the main roster. I would take Tyler Bate
you ain't
too.
wrong. Dude, Tyler Bate, for the longest time, has been very underrated as hell.
He's so good. And Dragunov. Get me Ilya Dragunov on the main roster. All of these guys should be main roster people, how good they are. Roxanne Perez too. Her as well.
For me, I say give Roxanne a little bit more time. I don't think Roxanne is ready just yet, from what I've seen so far. But I will say
they're going to give her a long title reign on NXT.
Yeah, I say give her a little bit more time. But I think Braun and Carmelo, I think they're definitely ready.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I've known for the last few weeks that I think another guy that's been very underrated on the NXT brand, and that's Tony D'Angelo.
I love Tony D'Angelo.
Dude, that gimmick just comes off as just excellent.
So good. He's so good. That gimmick, when I first saw him doing vignettes, I'm like, this dude's gonna be big. This dude is awesome.
Let me ask the two of you something. Who on the NXT roster is ready for the big time?
Carmelo Hayes.
We know
Carmelo Hayes.
Hayes, Braun Breaker.
Right Hayes is the first one.
Because we're seeing the fans actually starting to turn on Braun Breaker, which kind of which leads to me to believe he's get the call to the main roster, and they want somebody else to run that title division or something like that.
Now they say if Carmelo Hayes does come up, he will be part of the Hurt Business. What do you think about that?
To be honest, I think he could do better without the Hurt Business. But then again, that worries me sometimes with some of these guys coming to the main roster. Like, they might somehow going to really be screwed over. And that worries me.
I agree.
Would he be the superstar in that group, or would he just get lost in the shuffle?
I think he would get lost in the shuffle.
I'll say he left in the shuffle, and that's going to suck.
Because it's going to be too much of them.
Same thing with Cameron Grimes, him too.
Yeah. I think it'll be too much. I'm going to be back, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back.
I'd love to see. I can't wait for Cameron Grimes to get on the main roster too. He's so good as well. I love that gimmick that he does in NXT. To the moon.
Yeah, I think even the one faction I've been kind of getting really into, even though I really was digging it once before getting back to NXT, was Schism with Joe Gacy, Rip Fowler, Jagger Reed. And I'm
Would you rather have them as grizzled young veterans again, though?
That's a good point. Well, and they also have Ava Rain in there too. You got the Rock starter in that faction as well.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see if she can when she's going to wrestle, because that's one of where the hype surrounding her, because she's got the same. I'm saying not the same manners as her dad, but she comes off that way. And the way she delivers her promos.
She's anything like the Rock. We got a treat.
And we are back with the Raw watch along, and they're showing you the Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair will take on Asuka.
That match is going to be great. Match is going to be absolutely fantastic. And to me,
and here comes Carmella. remember, WWE does owe Asuka a receipt after
That
she
is
lost
true.
her undefeated streak to
Mhm.
Charlotte Flair. So the
That
WWE
was
does own her a receipt. Mm. He says Carmella is not money, says Kevin Patrick.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
I don't get. See, the problem is the one thing I'm
But
noticing: Carmella's Titantron doesn't match her gimmick.
that
No.
really, like, if you look back when she first came up to the main roster as the Princess Sideline, it pretty much meshed with everything that she had going on.
Yeah,
Right
It
now,
doesn't hit the same.
she's got
no,
the
right?
Lita look going on too. Like she's doing the
Yeah,
Lita look a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's just here to put the talent over. She's not
She-
to do anything else.
Oh yeah.
She's that is what she's booked for.
She'll put on a
Okay.
decent match with Asuka, but
Yeah.
that's it.
And
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, again, like I said before, these women division matches are done in golf mode, ladies and gentlemen, because the audience is silent. All
But
cell phones
and this
are
all
put
says
away.
the fact that Vince and Bruce Pritchard ruined that with both the main roster's women's division,
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
and it's gonna take years of rebuilding. And by the time
yeah,
got someone like a Bianca Belair, they could be potentially be gone. Same with Asuka, like from
yeah,
what we remember, and they're going to restock with no whole new talent and
right.
rebuild it from there.
Well,
I
they
really
have
hate to say
talent.
it.
The problem is they don't have. Who is their next big star? That's
Right.
what you have to think. Once the Beckys, the Biancas, the Oscars, the Charlottes. I mean, who's your next big star? Because Bianca's
Because
probably. I can see Bianca becoming a Hollywood star eventually in the future.
right,
Yeah,
and let me tell you something. The WWE does not create new stars. They like to hold on to the old barn horses and use them.
instead of just
Now,
not take out to the pasture and
right,
pull the
right, right,
pull the old yellow card basically.
right, right,
Yeah.
And
right.
I know that
right.
sounds harsh, but it's reality at this point.
It's reality because the thing is that that's what you do. I mean
And
that
this
is what you do.
and like you said, this goes back to prove my point. Like this is not the same. Like if it's like 10, 15 years, like if you're done so much of the independent scene, like WWE is the place you want to be, but that's no longer the case because now you like you said, you're gonna be lost in the shuffle. They're not gonna
Right,
use you right. You got
right.
like other promotions kind of just killing some other guys killing on the independent scene,
Right,
or sometimes you just go overseas.
right.
AEW is not doing that great either, though. I mean, AEW is worse off right now than WWE. It's the
Oh
triple.
yeah,
I
Remember,
mean
a lot of
the
people used to say the AEW effect. Like that used to become the common theme, the AEW effect, with how
right,
like AEW was doing so great and WWE was like falling behind. Now you have what we call the Triple H effect. Since Triple H is taking over, AEW has
they
just
hit
been like a lost
they
cause.
hit the panic
Like they're
button.
off.
They hit
Yeah,
the
they panicked because everybody loves Triple H. Everybody loves Triple H because of NXT Black and Gold,
super kid.
and everybody just does not. Nobody can ever say anything wrong about Triple H. It's just so hard, and that's
We
the
are going
problem
to
with AEW.
commercial.
They're panicking. The AEW is panicking right now, especially at this moment, because a lot of people, and we might as well talk about this now with it being a commercial, a lot of wrestlers are going to be free agents from
that
AEW at the end of this year going into next year. How many of those people are watching how Cody Rhodes is getting booked on WWE and they're not saying, Triple H is in charge right now of WWE. He brought
maybe
back
we gotta
all these talent. The program feels better. Why don't I take a stab in giving WWE a try? Triple H. Triple
Yeah,
H has
I
changed the
mean,
game since he's
yeah,
taken it
like
over.
one team in particular, one group in particular, FTRs. I think is a perfect example. I think they could definitely look at.
but
I like Zoe Stark too. I do like Zoe Stark.
they've already said in a recent podcast that they're weighing their options right now as to far as
You'd be
where
surprised they went back because first of all, they're too good not to be WWE to ignore them.
because the
I
thing
just worry
is
about
that
oversaturation with WWE. That everybody wants to run back there. You're gonna have way too much talent. You're gonna have the same issues.
And
they
yeah, and
already
that's
have too much talent. They already have
Then
too
again,
much
though,
in WWE.
they could also go to, like I said, they could also stay with Ring of Honor. They could also go to New Japan. I
Right.
mean, you got other places you can go to.
They
Yeah.
want to be on television, Rob. That's the problem. And where are the two places you can be on television the easiest? WWE and AEW. That's why a lot of people run to those two promotions the first.
See,
So,
Or maybe
it's,
Impact.
right. You see, on a recent podcast, they did say that when they were in WWE, they had no input into their storyline. It was totally Vince's thing to
yeah.
control the two of them, and they got frustrated because they were booked incorrectly
Oh,
and
yeah.
they were booked as comedy acts, and that is
Mm-hmm.
something FTR is not. They're not a comedy act. They are a
Mm-hmm.
serious tag team. They believe in old school tag team. Then that's what they believe. But when they came to AEW, things were fine. But now they're saying that they don't like what's happening behind the scenes. They don't like what's happening with the management team. They don't like it, and so it's two
And that kind
sides
of,
of
that's
the
proving
of the
Jeff's point right
swords,
there.
Tony
right?
Khan. It's Tony Khan not being a boss and being too much of a fanboy.
Yeah, it's two sides of the sword here. I mean, who do you want to lie next to a redheaded dragon, or do you want
I don't know
somebody
if they want to
who
go yet.
I don't or do you want to go with somebody who's in the middle of the road?
Telling you right
Um,
now, if they lose FTR and the Elite to WWE,
That
that's
company's, you
that's
that's
know,
some that,
screwed.
that's monster
That's
blows
screwed
that I don't know if AEW is going to be able to recover from. And the
because
problem
it
is,
because
this is the thing: people want AEW to die as a promotion. Okay, so you want all these people in AEW that have been there for this long to lose their jobs. Number one, and number two, you want everybody to go to WWE. That's nice and dandy. How is WWE going to book all these people to where they want to be? You already hear frustrations with people not getting WrestleMania spots. What do you
right.
expect
that,
when
And
everybody wants
another
to go to
and
WWE?
And another thing too is Raw and SmackDown have been very lackluster as of late.
Yes.
There
So is
has no
Dynamite too. Dynamite's
right.
last couple of episodes have not been great either. They've had
Yeah,
moments.
yeah. They've had moments. They've had moments.
it's just, yeah.
MJF, that's been the moments. MJF.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen people get sick and tired of seeing MGF on TV because we're constantly seeing him on a. I think who was it? I think Eddie Kingston called out AEW because of that.
I love it. I can never have
Oh,
enough
back
MJF on
fist.
television. Never. Give me as much MJF on television because he's one thing that I love, and that's entertainment. He's
Right.
great. I will
I
never
mean,
say never, never not have MJF on television.
No,
It's
oh,
impossible.
can.
oh, Oscar kick to Carmella. Let me tell you
Oof.
something. Let me tell you something. There is no money in China that you would give me for me to take back fist from Oscar. I don't want to take that.
Well, that's the one thing
No.
you don't want to do is get into a striking match with someone who's actually a really well known striker.
I
It's
mean,
amazing how
We
much
see them
money.
time and time again. There's a
imagine
lot.
that. Right. What were you saying, Robert? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right, exactly. Like someone like Asuka or just anyone who has like a different background, and that's a really well striker. If you try to get in the striking match with them, 9 times out of 10, you're just going to get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
And we
Let
saw
me
that
ask you
many
something.
times.
Yeah.
What's that? What's up?
No, no. Let me ask you something. Would you take a back fist from Oscar?
No,
If they
I would
told
say
you, if they
no.
said
I
to you
want to take a
tonight,
shot from
you're gonna.
Walter for all I care. I'd rather have,
Yeah.
I'd rather have a red chest than a black guy. I'm sorry. Take the pain.
Okay. You put Hobbs on NXT. What about the other people that are all on NXT?
Right.
You
And
can't
that's
have
going to cause
everybody go
ratings.
to WWE. I'm
Oscar
sorry.
La. Oscar La.
I hear Carmella screaming.
Yeah, Carmelo screams, and that is the end of her for tonight. And Oscar wins the match.
Got it.
To be honest, Asuka should win this match is a lot easier. A lot easier. She should be destroying everybody in these matchups.
But she's
Yeah,
not.
that's a good point.
They
But
wanted
regardless, though,
Uh-oh, Oscar has the mic. Now what's this?
Oh boy.
Calling out Bianca.
Okay, okay. Okay, she's talking in Japanese. Bianca, come on right now. She says, come on out here. And here comes
Okay.
Bianca.
There you go. Well, we all wanted face-offs. Guess what? You're
Right.
getting them right now.
Right.
You're getting face-offs.
And
Right, you
we
want
asked
me?
Cody Rhodes to go to SmackDown.
Uh-huh.
And we
And
got
here comes
that as
Bianca.
well.
Yep. God, I'm getting my wish tonight. I feel like this is Christmas. Oh
They had
gosh.
to do this stuff. They had to do this stuff to get people invested in these matchups.
Right. I don't know if I like your tone, says Bianca. We're gonna tear the house down at WrestleMania. If you think anything else, yeah, I am the EST of WWE. Without ES, oh, Carmella just pushed Asuka in. Oh, she interfered in the matchup.
Mr. Kovsky's here after the Philadelphia 76ers lost tonight.
It was a heartbreaker. They came back. They fought hard. Maxie had 23 and fouled out. I'm not really mad. I am not.
Mitch, welcome to the Raw Watch Along.
Appreciate it, guys. So, how's Raw going?
No, we finally got some Christmas presents. We finally got some great Christmas presents. Cody Rhodes is finally
Rhodes is
gonna
be on SmackDown.
Yeah, right. Cody Rhodes is finally gonna confront Roman Reigns. Finally.
Oh, wow.
Finally, Asuka just confronted Bianca Belair.
That was stupid.
Uh,
Nothing even happened.
No, nothing. Yeah, that was stupid.
That was Carmella. Just what are we gonna get? Carmella versus Bianca next week now?
I guess so. And here comes Piper Niven.
Oh, that's right. Piper Niven versus Candice, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So you're gonna get back-to-back women's matchups. So
Right.
Jeff, you ready for the game on Friday? We're streaming.
what game?
We're streaming a game on Friday. I think it's a.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna stay. I mean, if it's possible, the game gets canceled if they
Why?
move it off, because they already moved one game from the Nets off. They could obviously
You're
flex
against the
the game out.
Celtics, though.
Candice LeRae will take on Piper Niven next.
We had a
on
game. We had a
Raw.
game before that was supposed to be a good game. They flexed us out because they don't think the Nets are good enough. So
Yeah, but you're
I'm
against the
not-
Celtics, right? So
yeah, but they might not. They might want a better game on Friday. So I'm not. I'm 50-50 if the game will actually stick, because they already did it to us once. So
Oh, yeah, LaMelo Ball got injured again.
Not surprised.
Ankle. Fractured ankle.
Jesus.
Um,
Dude's just injury prone as hell.
we are in
Not the same
commercial
one,
with
but-
Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We're in commercial. And
I don't
another
like
women's.
it. I don't like. I don't know if this is a smart idea by Triple H to throw out 2 women's matches in a row. I don't like it.
And
This
plus
is not
the-
going to go over very well with the crowd.
No, it's not, because the thing is that we have a Raw main event with the tag team titles on for grabs with Damage Control, and that is the 3rd women's division match.
He's trying to get
yeah.
these women. He's trying to get these women over with the crowd. I admit, I admire Triple H for trying to get these women over with the crowd. It's just not working.
It's just not
working,
working.
unfortunately.
Nope.
Even if Candice LeRae and Piper Niven throw out a banger of a match tonight, and they're actually giving law. I think Triple H is booking the show tonight because we're getting storyline related stuff now with these people. It's just, I mean, nobody's connecting right now, and that's the problem.
No,
I want to see
it's-
people connect with the crowd. I do.
and these storylines are not connecting at all.
Yeah.
They're
People
not.
just don't believe in these. They don't believe in some of these people
they're not
yet. Not just the
connecting.
women, but the men too.
And then another thing too is it's like they're
That's
throwing
kind of
these.
going back to what I said about my point earlier. Like, there's no video packages, there's no vignettes.
Good point.
There's no,
Great
right.
point.
Good point, Rob. There's just
Carrying
nothing.
Cross. What the hell happened to
Especially,
Karrion
you could have
Kross?
done
That's
so
another
much
one.
better with that.
Yeah.
Because Because think about it too. If WWE could do, if they're going to bring back did what they did and then actually added video packages, I think this could have been a lot different. We would not be even talking about this in terms of conversation.
You give a background of all these people so we know who they are when they're coming and debuting.
Candice LeRae, we actually be taking more seriously. Piper Niven, Karrion Kross. Who else am I missing?
Well, you know what everybody remembers Karrion Kross for? That stupid ass mask that he wore when he first came up on the main roster without Scarlett.
Oh yeah.
That's what they remember Karrion Kross. Like, that's the dude that looked like that was wearing the mask on his face without his valet.
Rip-off Spartan,
just got hair.
I remember he used to dress like medieval times.
Yeah, he's like, it's just the same dude except he's got hair
and when he first came up on the roster, he was buried in a matter of seconds on Raw.
After he was so dominant in the NXT, what did you have him do? You let him lose on a roll up to Jeff Hardy.
Right.
That's instant credibility killed by having him lose.
That's what I always say. He should just go back to
roll-up.
He should, and I think, and at times too, I think Triple H did, up to this point, did make a few mistakes, and I bring it back. And me and Tashi talked about this too. And I think we also really need to see why Vince got rid of him, because if you can't get over, then they don't know what to do with them. So that's exactly what happened.
I'm curious, Rob, after what happens after WrestleMania 39, what is Triple H going to do to maybe build up some of these other people that have just come back?
That's a good point.
Maybe he's going to use post WrestleMania 39 and a draft to maybe switch some of these people up on different brands. So maybe that's what they're going to do.
You're going to have to do that at some point.
They did talk about having to bring it back the draft I think this part of this year. We talked about that, a couple of years ago?
They're doing something on Bronson Reed right now, too. A little
with Creed. With Creed. What's that stuff on Piper Niven's face, like a tiger scratched her or something?
It's supposed to be like a Scottish thing.
Yeah. Because some wrestlers that come from Scotland and from the European indie scene, they take their heritage very seriously sometimes. They show it in many ways. And,
so here comes Candice LeRae out to the ring, and here comes Nikki Cross behind her, stalking her. I don't know where they're going with the storyline. I have no idea.
Well, we heard what Nikki Cross says. She misses her friends.
Yeah, but this is stupid. This is
I'm curious where it goes.
Yeah, I'm curious too, but I'm kind of weary about this. What's up with this? And there's no explanation behind it either.
I think it's long-term booking right now. I think they're trying to build up this storyline for something post-WrestleMania. By the way, there's no way Candice LeRae, I love Candice LeRae, but there's no way she should be beating Piper Niven. I'm sorry.
Right.
No, I got Piper Niven getting.
And the crowd is dead, ladies and gentlemen, for this match, by the way.
Piper Niven's got to beat her. I'm sorry. Candice feels irrelevant, and that shouldn't be the case.
Candice LeRae now is kicking the legs of Piper Niven, and she's trying to pin Piper Niven, but she's too big for her to pull down. Oh, Piper Niven, nobody home, neck breaker. And wait a minute, 1, 2, no, just a 1 count.
No, it'd be pretty bad if she loses in 1 second.
No, that would not be good. Bobby Lashley versus Elias tonight.
Okay.
Boy.
Oh, big splash. 1, 2, no. Candice kicks out. Smacks Candice upside the head. Oop, upside the head.
Oh wait, Jeff.
Nice Uranagi.
Jeff, we're doing AEW on Wednesday, right?
I think so.
All right, who should I put on the thumbnail?
Put Bryan Danielson.
And MJF again?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
It's most likely MG is going to get more TV time this week for Dynamite anyway. So I mean, it's kind of just makes sense.
Time.
But I
Right.
will say this too, though. The March 15th, so
Look
I'll be
out.
available for that episode of Dynamite.
Oh.
So whoever's doing that, so I'll be
Yeah,
I'll be
I think I
available for
might
that.
do that one. As well.
Oh.
By the way, if
Oh.
you guys are just curious, you're going to get I hope you don't get sick of me because you're going to get a lot of me this week. I'm going to be
Look
doing
out.
a stream tomorrow afternoon for the Nets, and I got right now I have 3 days in a row where I'm going to be doing multiple streams. So just be on the lookout. I got
What are you
Nets
doing?
basketball stream going on tomorrow in the afternoon.
Right.
And then obviously I'll be doing the Heart of the City on my buddy
Look out.
MYG 22 stream. I got the Pick and Roll podcast on Wednesday, followed by AEW Dynamite. Then Thursday I have the Wrestling Experience with Earl, followed by the Suns and the Warriors at night.
Oh, wow. Piper Niven got pinned, and she loses the match on a roll-up.
Hey, it's a fruit roll-up.
That's terrible. That's awful booking.
Yeah,
I like Candice LeRae. She should not be beating Piper Niven. That is terrible. Terrible booking.
And it was thanks to Nikki Cross.
Hey, it's a fruit roll-up.
That's terrible.
It is a fruit roll-up.
It helps out Candice, but that's terrible.
Yep.
And then Friday, me and you were doing Nets and Celtics because I looked at the rest of those games. That's honestly the
Johnny
best
Gargano is backstage with.
I think another guy that really shut up. I think another guy that really shut up really well in the Elimination Chamber. That's Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
Now, it would be nice whenever Tommaso Ciampa comes back. That would be at least that would.
No,
I would definitely think that.
Get Ciampa back.
Can we get?
I need Ciampa back.
We need DIY.
DIY.
Why? For some reason, I had a dyslexic moment right there. I had the I kind of flipped.
It's time to get Gargano more towards like something serious now.
And basically, what he was back in NXT.
Well, yeah. The Judgment Day is confronting Johnny Gargano.
How about Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano as an undercard?
I would not be opposed to that, if I'm going to be completely honest.
Is anybody going to bitch and complain about Gargano versus Priest as an undercard match at Mania? These are both
no. You know what match I'm looking forward to the most?
I do. I like you.
Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
Yeah, no one really. Oh. We all never asked for this shit, anyways.
I don't want it. I was joking.
Oh, trust me. Yeah, apparently we're getting that at Mania.
I know we're getting it.
Oh, so Johnny Gargano will be taking on Omos tonight.
Oh, fuck.
Who are we getting tonight?
Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what Finn Balor just said?
No, I think he said Damian Priest, didn't he?
No, that's not what he just said. I'm not sure what was said, but he said something about Omos. I don't know. We're gonna see. But Johnny Gargano's in action tonight. We're gonna see who his opponent is.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Damian Priest. Would not be surprised if it's Damian Priest or Finn Balor too.
Honestly, I think that's going to be a good match though. If it's going to be Balor or Priest against,
we're going to see.
And now we're going to find out what the hell is in that golden envelope for the Miz.
Yeah, and the Miz is up next.
How much do you want to bet it's going to be for the half-court shot from the Celebrity All-Star game?
Could be him being the host of WrestleMania.
I would not mind that.
I wouldn't mind that because he needs to do something else.
Yeah. Because it's not working right now what he's doing.
No. All right, we're going to commercial, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to the Hardcore Sports Network. Welcome to the Wrestling Experience Presents, the Raw Watch Along. My name is Oracle. That is Jeffrey Turner. That is Robert. And that is Mitch. No, we're not lawyers. We're hardcore wrestling fans. And you're joining us here tonight on the Wrestling Experience.
You're fired.
You're fired. Damn it.
You're fired.
Hey, Rob, I thought Tyler was going to be on this.
I think he's probably just I think he's taking a break this week. But I
Gotcha.
definitely want to have him on for the between the Phillies and the Boston Red Sox spring training matchup
What day is that
on
again?
Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. Just to let everybody know, this summer on the Raw Watch Along, the baseball scores are going to return to the Raw Watch Along. We did that last summer and we had a lot of fun doing it. So look out for that. We're going to give you the MLB scores of the night when that returns this summer for the Raw
Yeah,
Watch
fun.
Along. Yeah, it's fun.
On
It is a lot of fun because I give you the baseball scores and what's happening, and then while we're in commercial, we will do that. So look for that as part of the element of the Raw watch along. Just to let everybody know, the wrestling experience returns this Thursday, and my guess is will be the incomparable Mr. Jeffrey Turner. Jeffrey and I, we will come together once again for his fourth appearance on the wrestling experience, and we're going to do AEW Dynamite, and we're also going to be doing the Revolution Prediction Show. So
And
it's
the
a big.
Elimination Chamber.
oh yeah, that little
Hold on.
that little
Oh, the little
blunder.
blip, 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 that
Look
little
what
blip, blip.
halftime said. Guys, hit that like and hit that sub. Not sub, sub.
Sup. Hit that sup.
100. Wait. Halftime 110. Wait, it was like 110.
Yeah.
And of course, this Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back on the Hardcore Sports Network for Revolution. Revolution. Revolution.
It's gonna be a
Revolution.
long night.
Well, Revolution will have 13 matches. We have 13 matches to call for Revolution.
I can only stay for like 2 hours because I got work this morning.
Revolution will have 13 matches. So get ready. Get ready. We are going to have a fun
Does it
Sunday
actually
evening.
start- What time does it start? At 8 or 7?
8 o'clock, but the pre-show starts at 7. We will also have pre-show matches as well to cover. So it's going to be a long
used to it.
evening.
We're
Yeah,
used to
with
it.
a long evening of wrestling.
Oh, my
Earl,
God.
myself, and Mac have done this multiple times.
Yes.
So we have done the 6-hour shows before.
Yes,
I know. I hop in and out.
right.
This is nothing out of the norm for us. This is like a norm for the three of us.
Right,
when we do these
exactly.
shows.
Hey, the last
Exactly.
time you guys did this, Earl had a record-breaking, what was it, 600 views?
597.
Is there really 13
600.
matches?
Huh?
Is there really 13 matches?
Apparently that is the rumor. That is what Tony Khan said. The main show, the main show,
like a big fat one for all I
yeah,
care.
the main show will produce 13 matches.
And then
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Jeff,
You already have your one match that's gonna go an hour long. What do you think?
That's the main
one
event.
thing I can't stand what Tony Khan does.
And then
Stop
Jeff.
putting everybody on the damn show.
and then
You
Jeff,
don't need to do it.
and then you got Monday Night Raw the next night.
I don't care. I can deal with Monday Night Raw. It's different. At least Triple H isn't stupid enough to put a whole bunch of matches
Am I
on one
joining
single
Monday Night Raw
night.
next week? Oh wait, I can't.
That's stupid.
Rob,
What do you-
are you gonna plan on doing any Sixers games or no?
Oh, hell no! I'm done. I'm done with the Sixers.
Like, are you doing any? What's your next game?
The next game I'm doing is this Thursday: the Clippers and the Golden State Warriors.
And
Bro,
then,
that's terrible. That is terrible. Earl. I'm sorry. I guess that's
what Jeff
terrible.
is doing.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break the bad news, but
Oh wait,
the
I'm gonna
Miz-
ask DJ if he's gonna hop.
I doubt it.
I
The-
hate when Tony Khan does this. I really
Let me shoot him a
do.
Jeff.
The Miz is in the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. The Miz. Oh, he's talking about his sexy wife, Maurice. Oh,
God, he's so irrelevant to the Miz.
yes, he is.
He needs
Hell.
to just go.
Wait, he is miserable.
He needs to just go.
That was
Get him off television.
that was a horrible pun. If I ever
Yeah.
heard one.
Hey,
Yeah.
am I wrong though?
I mean, you're not wrong, but he
Thank
doesn't
you.
funny Miz.
You're not wrong either.
It's kind of hard not to.
He's a jobber.
Not to
I don't
yeah.
like using that word a lot with wrestling, but he's a jobber.
But
He's a
you have to
definition
put
of
it
a
in
jobber.
there.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
Oh, here comes the host of the WrestleMania. Okay, who is it?
It's me.
The Miz is hosting WrestleMania.
There you go.
The
That's what we
Miz
all
is-
expected.
It's me.
The Miz will be hosting night number 1 and night number 2 of WrestleMania. This will
I would
be
love
bigger than
somebody
the
like-
Golden Globes.
I would
This
love to see
will-
Stone Cold Steve Austin stun him.
Yeah. Don't we all?
You'll wait to see what I have in store for you at WrestleMania as the
I
host.
fucking hope it. Ugh.
He said Vince McMahon asked me to host WrestleMania, and I accepted.
Oh God. He said Vince.
It's
Yes, he did.
me, Mario. Blaze, we
He
lost.
said the Miz goes YouTube.
Maxie had a nice.
This-
Maxie had a good game. He had 20.
This WrestleMania will go viral. He said. And Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. Excuse me. Asuka
Oscar De La Hoya.
versus Bianca Belair. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have guessed.
I am so happy. And here comes Seth Rollins.
Curb stomp him, please.
Yes.
Please.
Makes sense he'll come out for this because of him and Logan Paul, which I think is going to be a great match. Either
Oh,
way.
absolutely.
It could,
Can we
think it
just
could
get
steal the show.
Rollins comes out in those championship goggles that he's put on there tonight with his glasses. If you ever see in the locker room when a team gets clinched or they win a championship, they got these big goggles on with the champagne and stuff. That is what
Yeah,
Rollins look like.
That's just basically what they are.
Yeah, they look ridiculous. But anyway, I digress.
You ain't wrong. I mean, I get you though.
Yeah, I mean they look ridiculous. And then the fur coat with the leather pants. Oh geez.
Don't.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Mitch is hosting Mania with Doc Rivers and Pirtle the Turtle and Negative Nancy. Okay.
Who's Negative Nancy?
Halftime calls me that
That's
because
his
I'm
new
always
nickname.
negative.
That was
That's
his
from
new
Mitch.
nickname.
For the Sixers.
Because Mitch was so negative apparently during the game with the Sixers last week
Where
that
the-
halftime kept calling him a negative Nancy.
Yeah, we
Oh yeah. And for
We
those
have
who
one.
don't know what that means, that's a.
Do
I
you
would
know
say
what
it's
this
an unmeant
means?
derogatory term. You call.
Do you know what this means? When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
Hey, I have a question. Do you guys know
I'm
the
so sick of
Muffin
that
Man?
catchphrase.
Yeah, I'm sick of that too. I think that's ridiculous.
I think we're kind of sick of
Um,
Mitch's name with the Muffin Man.
Shut up, Miz says to the audience. And Rollins is walking around with those fuzzy glasses. Says Rollins.
I love this gimmick.
Let me ask you all something. Does Rollins remind you of Cameron Grimes?
In a way, yes. It's in
It's
a way,
hard for
but
me to like really picture it. He's like a,
I think the way that I can see
it's like a
Rollins-
Tyler Breeze too. I don't know why I'm thinking Tyler Breeze a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm thinking Tyler Breeze because and Tyler Breeze mixed with a movie star. Basically, that's what
Yeah.
that's what Seth Rollins is giving me.
So you don't think he reminds you of Cameron Grimes?
No, Cameron
No.
Grimes.
There he goes.
That's-
The
Oh,
personality is what I'm talking about.
The personality, yes. I
Hey,
can. I
Blaze,
can.
you want to pop on? I'll send you the
I
link.
love Cameron Grimes' personality. I
can
love
see.
Cameron Grimes.
I can see the personality, but but I know Cameron Grimes would never in a million years will pull off a goddamn or the wardrobe choices that Seth is pulling off. I will say that.
Right.
But I digress.
Why
Right.
you don't think he'd take that gimmick to the moon?
You know what? now that you mention it, I could see that now.
Tuck it in.
God, that'll be funny. Just like if we say Otis, I'm like,
Wait,
what?
I have a question for Jeff and Rob.
Yeah.
Who's a bigger crybaby, Ben Simmons or Carson Wentz?
James Harden.
That's not an option.
I just made it an option.
Well,
I say all the above.
Yeah.
I put a vote on Twitter. 30 votes. Ben Simmons at 83.3%.
Because they're all Sixers fans on your thing. That's why.
Hey, he's playing good for you right now, isn't he?
Look, it's not going to bother me because I never wanted the dude. I don't want him, and I'm glad he's sitting. So I have bigger things to worry about than Ben Simmons and his lack of play.
Hey, I'm with I'm with Jeff on this one. I have more bigger things to worry about than the Sixers kind of completely faltering. Shall we say?
Seth Rollins asked The Miz to call Logan Paul on his cell phone. Let's do it, baby. Dial that number. No, says The Miz. Miz says no. He says, I'm going to WrestleMania 2 nights. You're not even going to WrestleMania. Oh, he super kicked The Miz.
Thank God.
Rollins.
God, The Miz is so irrelevant.
Oh gosh, yeah.
They're trying to make him so hard to be relevant again, but it's not working.
No.
And thank God for that super kick, though.
Yep. Oh, if Rollins picks up The Miz's cell phone.
And he's going to call up Logan Paul anyway.
Right.
He's in Saudi Arabia. He can't pick up. He was there watching Jake Paul lose.
Oh, he did face recognition to open the phone. So he pops open The Miz's eyes after he's knocked unconscious. Now Rollins has the microphone and he's throwing out the chair. See what we got here. Okay. He's dialing Logan Paul's number. Miz, stop calling me. Oh, he's video chatting.
Okay, well, this is
surprise. Sorry, The Miz is out of commission right now. Yeah, how your baby bro is doing.
Ooh.
It looks like he had a tough time last night.
Ooh.
I got a big proposition for you. You grow a set and show up on Raw in Boston and go face to face with me and Rollins. You got yourself a deal.
There you go.
Oh, it's on Donkey Kong. It is on like Donkey Kong.
Oh my God.
In Boston. Okay.
Logan Paul and Seth Rollins in a face-to-face on Monday Night Raw next week in Boston.
Thank God.
I am not disappointed with this at all. I think this is going to be
we're getting great Christmas gifts tonight. We're getting great Christmas gifts.
Can we get Hanukkah gifts?
Well, in Mitch's case, yeah, it's Hanukkah gifts.
Oh, and he just gave another stomp to Miz.
Thank you.
Miz is a jobber. Miz is so useless right now. It's like he should be just absolutely off TV.
it's just like he's
He's been written off
recycled.
TV for good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like recyclable toilet paper. It just keep getting reused, and it's just not fulfilling the
I'm not going
need.
to question the recyclable toilet. I'm not going to question. I'm not going to question that. I'm not going to question that.
You're not gonna question toilet paper?
No, the recyclable toilet paper. Like
So we got 1 hour to go. We
Yep.
already know what the main event's going to be. It's going to be for the women's tag titles.
Right.
And there's damage control in the background with Dakota and Io with Bailey.
Hey Jeff, what time you going live tomorrow for the next thing?
I have no idea. Probably like 12:45, 1 o'clock.
Okay. I may not be there in the beginning of it, but I will be there.
I don't know how long I'm going to do the show because I don't want to do too much because I want to also save some stuff for the Heart of the City tomorrow night. So we'll
That
see
is
how the
true.
show goes since it is the debut of the show.
Because remember, you wanted me to do that $15 budget thing.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
If you want, I could send you a
Okay.
couple tonight, and you could just do it yourself if I'm not able to make it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Who's that talking?
That
That's
is
a theory?
United States Cherry Theory. He said I'm not even talked about. And he said next week, he said Cena's in Boston, and I'm going to be there as well.
Good.
okay.
Good.
All right.
My
I'm
hustle, the Elimination Chamber. And I beat them all.
He looks like a champion too.
Yes, than me.
This should be a matter of a time, to put him
Elimination
the
Chamber.
big one on him
The
at some point.
championship. Hauling from Edge. I beat the rated R superstar Edge. I did that.
Is Edge on the show tonight?
No, I
I'm
don't
not
think so. No.
sure.
I don't think he was booked for tonight's show.
Okay. So they might be saving him for next week as well. For him and Balor.
I'm going to give him all the respect Cena deserves. He's going to give me that set of treatment. So next week in Boston, seems like a lot of stuff is going to go on. And here comes Bobby Lashley, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I'll talk about another person that's completely irrelevant. Elias.
Yes. And
Another
Bobby
jobber
Lashley.
on television.
Yes.
What's going on, Mr. Gregor?
John Gregor, how are you? What's up?
Juice!
Here comes.
The Almighty's coming, Juice!
Oh, no.
Hurt business, hurt business, hurt business, hurt business!
No.
Bobby Lashley is on his way to the ring. Bobby Lashley.
I mean, I guess with Edge and Balor, you really don't need to build it anymore because we already have the storyline. All you're really
what I'm nervous about with that is, Jeffrey, is that you're missing the critical element of the whole thing. You need a jump start. You need some kind of spark to bring up to that crescendo of the storyline. And right now, it doesn't seem like they want to build up to that. It's almost like they want to start. Yeah, it seems like they want to start it and then they stop it and then they want to start it up again and then they want to start it again. So what I'm saying is that, well, in my opinion, is that I think you need a really big explosion here to keep to jump off the feud. Even though the feud has been going on, yes, but you need that other spark element.
Celtics.
I respectfully disagree on that one, Earl, because of the fact that this storyline right now, we know where it's going. With Edge and Balor, we have an idea what the next direction is, and they wanted to focus on some of these other storylines that they wanted to try to get pushed forward, like Asuka and Bianca, like the women's tag team division, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and the Usos, and that whole bloodline storyline. That part they wanted to push. Obviously, Cody Rhodes and Roman. You know, some of these other little minor feuds and stuff, they want to get other stuff pushed. And then next week, or whatever, all Balor said is, I'm challenging you at WrestleMania to a match. You could have at least another week or two for Edge to come out and say, all right, I accept your challenge, but we're not doing this in a normal one-on-one match. This feud has got to end in some type of barbaric way, and I challenge you at WrestleMania 39 to a Hell in a Cell match. That's how you could do it, and then it only takes, for a Hell in a Cell match for this feud, for how they built it together, all you have to do is just let these two turn their characters to evil ways. We already know what the storyline's been for the past however many months, and all you gotta do is just lead it to the Hell in the Cell. This should be very simple how they're gonna book this feud at all. I don't mind them taking this direction with Edge and Balor. Give it a week off. Let some of these other feuds continue to percolate. And then when you get to WrestleMania, or when you get to next week in Boston or the week after, that's when you call and get the Hell in the Cell match coming for WrestleMania. And then we all can be excited for what is going to be an incredible matchup.
Okay.
Hey, Ref. Hey, Further.
Hey, Further, how are you? Okay. All right. Well, I guess I stand down then.
No. Earl, you can have your own opinion on it. It's fine. I just think that I don't mind the way they do it. I don't mind the way they're doing it.
Orange Cassidy sucks booty.
Yeah, and some of us like Orange Cassidy, but you're entitled to your opinion.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
And Jeff's opinion is not right, but I like it.
And neither is Mitch's.
Honestly, Twisted Tea is absolute dog water.
Yeah, it sounds like good.
You know,
I like Twisted Tea.
You know, I like my own. I like my own home. I like my own homemade iced tea.
Oh,
I like my own home
favorite drink since I
Yellow
can't
or
drink
pink?
alcohol and I don't drink soda.
Let me ask you something, Mitch. Did you ever try iced tea with a drop of vanilla extract?
No.
That's a
Try it.
Okay.
Does it give like a sweet taste? A little like
No, it's heaven on the tongue.
Hey, Raphael, thank you.
Raphael, how are you?
I'm a size medium. I'm a size medium.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Hey, AM, quick question for you, bro.
What?
So, you're going to do the game with halftime on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You want me to put it on your channel, too?
No.
No? Okay.
By the way, is anybody doing combine stuff or no? Like the NFL combine?
Not really my
Not really.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley is in the ring, and now we're talking about the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah, that
Lucas has a question for you, Rob.
That was weird. I don't know what the hell is going
Honestly,
on.
to be quite honest, I'm not a beer person. Actually, I go with lager. Actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know
I
what?
go with either a Yangling lager.
Right.
I'll go for a Heineken from here and there, but that's just pretty much about it. But most of the time, I'll drink.
No.
Oh yeah, this monstrosity.
Last Monday on Raw.
Oh, yeah. MK headlines is set up for tomorrow.
What?
MK headlines is set up for you tomorrow.
I'm not excited for this feud either. I'm really not.
No.
None of us are at this point.
No.
We know Lashley's not winning though, so Bray's gonna beat him. But either way, I'm not excited for this feud.
Look out! Elias now is jumping Lashley, and he wants to beat the stew out of Lashley. And Lashley says, "Bring it on, bring it on!" And he's holding Elias's foot, and he gave him a back elbow, and he slams Lashley to the mat. This ain't gonna last long.
Elias is so bad he did not even get an entrance. He got the jobber entrance.
I think you're way
up. Yeah, Mitch,
you know it's bad when you get the jobber entrance.
Right. Rick Boobs is backstage making notes on Lashley. I think that is the next feud. Lashley and Boobs.
That's terrible. And I like Boobs, but that's not good.
Oh my God, LaMelo Ball got a serious injury.
Look out. Oh, high knee to Lashley.
He said Heine.
Yes, Heine. Rick Boobs is Rick Boobs. Rick Boobs
Rob
is
got it.
taking those. Lashley now
Oh
face
yeah,
plant.
dude, I'm with you, Earl. He's
Yeah.
taking notes right now.
Oh, what a spear by Lashley. And here comes the hurt lock. And that will do it for Mr. Elias. He taps, bang, bang, bang. Referee calls for the bell, and that is it. Elias wins.
Elias.
This is the way it should have been.
You know how I call Tobias? It's Elias.
Say that 10 times fast, Mitch.
No, I'm good.
Okay, Lashley has the microphone. I'm not in a good. I'm not in a good mood right now.
Who cares? You overgrown milk dud.
Okay,
Am I not wrong? The dude looks like
Hungarian. Shit.
No, you cannot tell me. Pause.
Pause.
There you go, man.
I have nothing to say after that one.
What?
I call him an overgrown milk dud. Exactly. That's exactly what he is.
Bray Wyatt plays his little kid games. I challenge you at WrestleMania.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not looking forward to that match. It's going to be very just kooky. Is that going to be that match that they were talking about, the goofy match at WrestleMania?
Keep your name out of my mouth, or I will hurt you. All right, Lashley now he challenges Wyatt to a match at WrestleMania. Let's see if he accepts.
We'll probably accept on Friday.
And here comes
Uncle Howdy.
Oh no. Bray Wyatt is in his sweat gear and he's doing a muscle dance and he's making fun of Lashley. Okay. He's on the Titantron and he's making fun of Lashley. And pull up your pants. This is corny.
That's what he did with John Cena.
Wiggle your behind.
Wait, what?
That's what he just said.
I'm not watching Raw, so.
Oh my God. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. Huh. And now Uncle Howley is on the screen. Run. Oh my God.
I want to know where the conclusion is going with this. I really want to know what's going on with this Uncle Howdy stuff.
This is stupid. Oh my gosh. All right, Chelsea Green is with Adam Pearce.
Oh boy, we got a Karen segment.
Okay, Carmella's in Adam Pearce's office.
So you got Carmella and Chelsea Green. Interesting.
Yeah.
God, she's.
He says she's rude. Rude, says Chelsea Green. Adam Pearce says.
Oh my God, this tweet I just saw. Read it to you guys after you're done, Earl.
You want to talk about the two most annoying women right now in a backstage segment? You have Carmella and Chelsea Green.
This'll do it.
And here comes Alpha Academy out to the ring, and he's being accompanied by the Maximum Male models. Otis is being accompanied by the Maximum Male models. Are you tantalized by the never mind.
Pause.
No.
Oh, Johnny Gargano will take on Otis next on Raw.
So Gargano is obviously kicking his ass. I can't believe I'm saying that about Otis of all people.
Yeah, it's looking like that.
Jeff, I gotta redo this tweet. Same with you, Rob. Same with you, Ann. Doc Rivers simps are, without fail, some of the stupidest people you'll ever meet in your life.
Well, they ain't wrong.
That's exactly what I just tweeted.
Because to be quite honest, though, like I said, I could I could care less about the Sixers at this point. I just
They're
can't
my
wait for
number
them to
one
fail.
team, so I'm kind of stuck.
Well, that sucks to be you, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hey, the Knicks won. They beat the Celtics.
Oh, great.
What?
Now the Knicks fans won't shut the hell up. Because then if they're going to think they're
Yeah,
going all the
that
way
is-
this year.
yeah, that's a
They
good
beat
one.
the
That's a
Celtics,
good-
so
The
How?
Bucks are number one in the East now.
how did the Celtics... Great. The Knicks fans aren't going to shut the hell up now because they're thinking they're going all the way this year.
They're not going to shut up for about a week.
No,
I
they're
want to
not.
bet my.
They're going to probably kick our ass on Wednesday, so it doesn't matter. I'm expecting them to beat us.
I don't think Godzilla can help the Knicks at this point.
No, the Knicks are no. The Knicks are playing. See, Earl,
The
I
Knicks are
disagree.
playing
The
well.
Knicks are playing well right now. The Knicks are looking
Oh
like
well,
a really
well,
good team.
They knocked out the number one.
okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Yeah,
say
the Knicks
that.
are like on a 7-game win streak.
Well, anything
They're
can
the
happen
fifth
on a given
seed.
basketball
It's SU,
court.
Jeff. They're the 5th seed now.
It was a matter of time until they passed us. We're not
Wait,
playing well at all.
what seed is the Nets in?
The Nets are now 6th. The Knicks are 5th.
And okay.
I think what borderline on the fringe of not being a playoff team. Was it like top 6? If I'm not mistaken, in the NBA.
If we drop to 7, we're in the play-in.
Okay.
But Miami's not been good either. So as long as we stay in the 6th seed at least, then we avoid the play-in. We can't drop to 7 or 8, or we're involved in that play-in game. So I'll be fine if we stick at least in the top.
Dude, Wizards
6.
fans are just so fucking obnoxious. I will say
They
that.
have no reason to either. They suck.
What
Yeah,
the
and they
Sixers?
said no. The
Trust me, we're
Washington
going to talk
Wizards.
about all this stuff
No.
tomorrow on my show. We can talk about all basketball stuff tomorrow. About the
That's
Wizards,
just
the
like
Knicks, the Nets,
I like
everybody.
also as a content creator, but the fact that she said like we're gonna lose to
Who said that?
the Washington Wizards is
Don't even,
blasphemy.
dude.
Who?
Austin has been a pain in the ass. I don't even want to talk about her anymore.
Oh, Austin, this is a girl?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was a boy. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know it was she. I didn't know she was a content creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's all.
So she's a Washington Wizards,
I think-
Capitals,
The only thing
Commanders.
Washington for
and-
soccer is the
Well, the
Arsenal.
police.
Arsenal.
Mm.
Well, Arsenal's good. They're number one.
Jeez, I know Manchester United ain't that great either, from what I've understood.
Interesting. I feel bad now. I really did. I did not honestly even know that. I honestly did not even know that.
Austin
I
is
West
apologize.
Dominion is presented by
but
Snickers.
she does a terrible job.
Does she actually show herself on the screen, or is she just
Yeah.
the background?
Oh, yeah, she does. She does.
Okay. I apologize then. I honestly did not know. My
Dude,
apologies.
she's so annoying. I trolled her so bad she actually blocked me, then unblocked me, then she had to follow me again.
She never says anything that. She always says, "Great video, Jeff." All the time she sees my stuff. She always just says positive things for my stuff whenever she comments.
Well, yeah. For me, it's just like, hey, what's up? And then it's Twitter.
Here comes
Oh,
Johnny Gargano.
I can't. Gargano should kick his ass, but I just hate saying that because
Kick
I
his
like
ass.
Otis a lot.
Keep ass.
Otis is so good, and he's being
Rob, did you
destroyed this
hear me?
stupid ass gimmick.
I said that too.
Kick his ass, Steve ass.
See, man.
Say that 10 times fast.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm Gucci.
The crowd
Oh.
is not into this match, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
People are not connecting with Johnny Gargano.
Nope.
Oh, look, Coach made a video.
Triple H's guys are not. A lot of these guys are not connecting. The Triple H guys he brought back
Yeah.
and girls.
Hold on, I gotta mute this. I gotta watch this. Coach made a video.
I'm not liking this. Gargano should be getting over. Cross should be getting over. Some of these people should be getting over. They're not.
The crowd is sitting down and they are silent.
That's why it's a different crowd from NXT. The NXT crowd is a different crowd than the main
It's a different
roster.
breed.
Yeah. These are the casuals.
Right now, Otis is lashing Johnny Gargano in the corner.
I hate to say it just feels like so. It makes no sense for Otis to lose to Johnny Gargano because of the size advantage. It'd be like Piper Niven getting rolled up. This is exactly what watch. It's the same thing what happened earlier with Piper Niven.
Yep. Otis hits the post. Otis hits the post.
Yeah, Otis will get rolled up and lose. Like Piper Niven lost to Candice.
And Johnny Gargano
that
gave
was a
two
load of crap.
Yeah, thanks to Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
That
was stupid.
Drop kick. That was drop kick. That's another drop kick. Oh, Inseguri to Otis. Super kick to Otis. Otis goes outside in front of the Maximum Male models.
Blech. Why does that even still exist? Someone asked, and let me ask you that. Why the hell does that still even exist?
Because they have nothing to do for Mansoor and Mace.
Right. Oh, Gargano deposited on the Raw announce table.
Oh boy.
Monse and Mansoor interfering, and he just Dexter Loomis just kidnapped Mansoor.
Oh boy.
Dexter Loomis is starting to fail too. I'm losing the appeal with Dexter Loomis.
Johnny Gargano.
He was actually very entertaining during this time at NXT.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's kidnapping Marseille.
Oh. He's flirting with Maxine is Chad Gable. Gable down with a DDT to Otis. 1, 2, 3. Gargano wins.
I beat him with the one final beat.
Right.
That was stupid.
Yep.
Stupid. I don't like the way that Gargano and Candice LeRae won. Like what's tonight? I get it. They're trying to build them up, but that's stupid.
Yeah.
This doesn't make Gargano look better. It does not help him.
One final beat.
I know this way. Like I said, I think that's supposed to go back to what I said earlier. I think. Then again, though, I don't know. If Ciampa does come back, I don't think he's not going to get the same reaction either because they're not going to put a video package together.
He wasn't getting any reaction anyway. Ciampa wasn't getting any reactions. The only reason why I get anything because he was with the Miz, and everybody always loves booing the Miz. So he's not getting anything right now.
Then we're showing you what happened with Cody Rhodes.
That was.
We all know Cody Rhodes is heading to SmackDown this Friday to confront Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Yeah, about time. So we can end this damn face-off.
Right. Paul Heyman is being interviewed by Kathy Kelly.
He got some blood on his forehead.
Yeah. But they're not going to recognize that on television. They don't do that.
No, it's not like AEW where they always bleed.
Yep.
Oh, really? They don't recognize it?
No, it's
Welcome to the
it's
PG era, boys.
it's a word further that is banned by WWE television because of Vince McMahon.
If
You
they go
cannot
private, it'll change the
right.
company.
You right now you can't say busted open. You can't say blood. You
Say
can't you
hospital.
right. You can't say
Really?
hospital.
You can't say title belt or championship belt.
No,
You have to call it a
no.
title. Like there's a
You
lot
can
of
say
words
belt.
that
Bloodline?
Huh?
Did
there's.
you say bloodline?
No, you can't say belt.
You can't say
Can't say
belt. You can't,
Really?
right.
you can't say belt. You can't say the hospital. What
It's
else?
called
What am
a
I saying?
medical facility.
You got to say
It's-
medical facility. He was
Medical
taken to a
facility.
local medical facility.
Yep. Yep.
Even though it just sounds so stupid.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I hate the McMahonisms. I hate them.
Yeah, that's stupid. All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Raw main event. It is the tag team women's title match. It is Damage Control taking on Becky Lynch and Lita.
So, what do you think, guys, has a better chance of happening tonight? Do you think it's a better chance that Trish Stratus shows up tonight and we get our rumored 6-woman tag match at WrestleMania? Or do you think it's a better chance Ronda and Shayna show up tonight and they confront whoever wins this matchup for the tag titles? What do you think has a better chance of happening?
I think
I feel like
Somebody's definitely showing up, though, for the fact this is the main event.
I'm gonna say okay. You did scenario A. I'm gonna go with scenario B.
What's that?
I think Rhonda and Shayna will
and
show
Shayna's
up.
gonna find a way to get. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that will be it. I don't think they're going to be going with A.
With the Trish Stratus?
No.
I could see that. I could see that.
it's possible.
Anything is possible though in wrestling. Not anything.
Exactly what you said.
Mm,
But
But
not
it's
getting
easy.
it run out juice.
right.
It seems to me, I'm with Earl on this one. I think scenario B seems more realistically because we don't know exactly what Trish Stratus is doing. Why am my brain's fried? Just
No, that's okay, Robert.
because
My
of all
brain
the
is
beef stew and crap.
It's like if you have Trish Stratus come back, okay, you have Damage Control taking on Trish, Becky, and Lita. Who does that help? Even if the Damage Control somehow goes over, is that going to help him get over? You beat the Legends, but is it going to help him get over? No.
To be honest, no.
You know what I would?
It's gonna be. I'm sorry. It's gonna be Shayna and Ronda. You know, Shayna and Ronda are winning those belts. They're winning the belts at WrestleMania from Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Damage
But
Control
let's
be dead.
but then let's say tonight we had a title change. Then what?
Then you're gonna get Lita and Becky against Ronda and Shayna.
So either way, the
And
results
Damage
probably
Control
going to
might
still
be
be the
off
same.
the show.
And I think everybody wants to see that.
Unless I would have no problem with this. You do a triple threat women's tag match, God forbid. Lita and Becky versus Shayna and Ronda versus Damage Control. And then if you really want, you could have Trish Stratus versus Bayley in a one-on-one matchup at WrestleMania. Trish comes out, confronts Bayley, then you have the two of them go one-on-one.
That's a possibility. Well, what about a Texas Tornado match for the women's match?
That could be a possibility too.
It's true. They have options.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah.
None of us would.
I wouldn't be opposed to it, to be honest with you.
I don't care about the build, but I mean,
No,
the match should be good.
Right.
Lita's still very good.
Yeah, she can go. I mean, she can go in the ring.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Lita's still very good.
Yeah, I like I said, I don't care about the build. Like you said, Jeffrey, brilliantly. I don't care about the build. I just want something to pop off here with the match. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Something.
And Damage Control's gotta lose those belts. They're not doing anything significant with the belts. Get off them.
And let me tell you something. Whoever has these belts, the next team, whoever has, Make them have a long title reign, and then after that, retire these belts.
Burn them,
Enough.
please. Burn
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Burn them in a
Just
trash
retire.
can.
Yeah, just retire them.
Or get them ready for when a real women's tag team comes up, and that's Kaden Carter and Katana.
Yeah,
Chance.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
thinking that
Ding, ding,
too.
ding, ding, ding,
Give
ding,
it to
ding, ding.
them. They are a legit tag team. I don't know who the hell they face, but if you want a legit women's tag team, there you go.
Give it to
That's
them.
who should have the belts. Katana Chance, and Kaden Carter. Real life best friends, real life women's tag team, real life dignity.
And they held the
for
NXT Women's Tag
titles.
Team title for over 200 days. So I mean, the record speaks for itself.
And think about it too. The last time we actually had a legit women's tag team that won those belts, that was a real tag team, was the goddamn Iconics.
And they sucked.
If you don't want to count Bailey and Sasha Banks because they're not a legit tag team.
Oh, that was so bad. The Iconics. Oh, God, don't get me started.
By the way, did you hear the story about the fact that Bailey wanted to recruit Peyton Royce into her group and they wanted to call it the Now instead of Damage Control? That was the original idea, was to call the group the Now.
Either way, that's
yeah. And they wanted Peyton Royce and Tegan Knox in that group. That wouldn't have helped.
All right, they're getting prepared for the Raw Women's Tag Team title match. A massive piece of the WrestleMania puzzle revealed itself. So this is the massive piece of puzzle. Omos versus oh my God.
Brock Lesnar.
That is the massive WrestleMania piece.
Yeah. I already could honestly tell you Brock Lesnar versus Omos and Bobby Lashley versus Bray Wyatt are probably not going to be good.
Oh, no.
Neither one of those matches are going to be good.
Oh, no, they're going to suck.
Lashley Wyatt's going to suck, too. Remember, somebody was talking about a gimmick match happening at WrestleMania? That might be your gimmick match with Bray Wyatt.
Well,
that might be your gimmick match with Bray Wyatt.
All right, guys. I'm going to head out. Got work in the morning.
All right, Mitch. Have a good night. Have a great night at work.
Working.
Yep, I'll talk to you guys. By the way, one more thing. Fire Doc Rivers.
Yeah. Gotta go.
All right, next week on Raw, it's Kevin Owens versus Solo Sikoa.
I don't mind.
That was a good
match.
At least keep it going. Keep the storyline going.
Face to face, Rollins and Logan Paul.
I like that.
Okay, and then we're also getting Rhodes on SmackDown.
We're also gonna get Johnny Gargano versus Finn Balor.
That's a great match.
That's
your match of the night. That is your match of the night right there.
We're also gonna get Bianca Belair versus Carmella.
I called that earlier after what happened.
Yes, you did. And John Cena returns to Raw next Monday.
I can't wait. I get giddy every time John Cena comes back. I miss seeing John Cena. I think
this Raw might be good. I think this next week's Raw might be better than this one.
Yes,
in terms of what they have on the card.
And stay tuned for a WrestleMania announcement.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean,
what do you mean? What WrestleMania announcement?
They're going to make a WrestleMania announcement next week in Boston.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Intriguing.
It's probably another matchup that they're trying to put together.
I don't know. We're gonna find out next week on Raw.
Well, they're trying to build up next week's show into a big one, so I don't mind that.
I just hope it's not something stupid. Please, no, don't do something stupid, please.
As much as Becky Lynch is cringe as hell, she's still one of the most over women, if not one of the only women that's over.
Exactly.
And here comes Lita and Becky Lynch.
I mean, something's got to happen because it's very hard for me, and I'm not the only one that said this. It's very hard to see Damage Control beat Lita and Becky. It's very hard to see them beat Lita and Becky. I'd be shocked.
You know what? How? Let me see. What would be a great way to end this match? Let me see.
Shayna and Ronda come out and cost them the match.
Or we have a double. Or we have a double count out.
That too, maybe.
I wouldn't mind that because then this way it'll save everyone. It will save everyone. You brawled in the ring. You didn't listen to the referee. You got counted out, and that was it.
And then you can actually lead that to like a triple threat match at WrestleMania.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And
how healthy is Dakota too? I want to see how healthy Dakota is in this match because she is coming off a knee injury.
That remains to be seen.
Okay, the ladies are out.
Yes, the ladies are out, and we're in commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, with Monday Night Raw. Welcome to the Raw Watch Along, ladies and gentlemen, on the Hardcore Sports Network. My name is Earl Cole. That is Jeffrey Turner. That is Robert. That is Further. And no, we're not lawyers. We're passionate wrestling fans. And yes, you are watching the Raw Watch Along here tonight on the Wrestling Experience. And please hit that like button. Hit the like button on my channel. Hit the like button on Jeffrey's channel. Hit the like button on Further's channel. And hit the like button on Robert's channel. And subscribe. We greatly appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. And we hope you had a fabulous Monday evening and afternoon. We are in commercial, ladies and gentlemen, with Monday Night Raw. We are heading to the main event of the show.
Hey, Chris LeClaire. Bailey is going to get involved. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked either.
I mean, if you go on the realistic route, I think it's definitely Shayna and Ronda realistically. Or Lashley.
They could go in so many directions with it. I don't know why. I have this weird feeling that Trish Stratus is going to show up in the main event. I just don't know why. I got this feeling.
I mean, listen, I'm not opposed to anything you say, Jeffrey. I'm not opposed to it at all. I'm not opposed.
Like Earl said, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Yeah. You know, like they always say on the ticket of every WWE event, the card is subject to change. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that means anything is possible. Anything. You don't know what you're going to get at a WWE live event.
But go ahead, Earl. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you never know what you're going to get at the WWE live event. You just never know. Anything is possible. Go ahead, Jeffrey. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But then at the same time, okay, say Trish Stratus shows up after Bayley tries to interfere on Damage Control's behalf. What do you do with Shayna and Ronda, who have been obviously eyeing the women's tag team championship? Unless you're gonna have Damage Control wrestle twice.
Here's the thing. Everybody used to say that Shayna should take on Ronda. So why not have the two of them battle it out at WrestleMania?
Not enough time to build a storyline.
Oh, okay.
Not
enough time. No, that's true.
They're strictly going after those tag titles.
Oh, okay.
I think that they want those tag titles. In fact, honestly, as much as I don't want Ronda Rousey anywhere near a title and a microphone, I think they would do better with the titles than Damage Control is. Damage Control needs to get they need to get those belts off those women. They're not helping. At least Ronda and Shayna would give some very little, like some credibility to those belts.
Right.
It's not working with Damage Control. It's just hurting those titles right now. They feel irrelevant as hell. Get it off the two of them immediately. Whether it's tonight or get it off them at WrestleMania. So at this point, if Shayna and Ronda come out on Monday Night Raw tonight, maybe it might give me an indication that depending on how much Dakota does in this match, Dakota might be a little bit banged up. If she doesn't do a lot in this matchup, then maybe that's the reason why they take the belts off of them. And maybe Damage Control just like has WrestleMania off or something. I don't know. I'm really curious how they're going to book this. I really
Yes,
am.
I'm really curious too. We are 33 days away, ladies and gentlemen, from WrestleMania. 33 days and
It's
counting.
crazy.
Yeah.
And counting. And here
I
comes
still don't like
damage.
the. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Robert. I mean, Jeffrey, go ahead.
I still
I'm
don't
sorry.
like the fact that it's only like about going to be 28 days, like 4 weeks of real build with some of these feuds. Only about 4 weeks. That's not enough to me. You need more time
No,
with some
you
of these
need more
feuds.
time. Well,
They're
that's
sort of
because
rushing.
the WWE just love pussyfooting around with things. That's what
Yeah.
they do. And with Vince have his creative input with this stop and go crap, it's not. I don't know.
I got
I'm
another
nervous.
idea. I got an idea, and this one's like a shot in the dark. I don't know why I thought of this. What if Damage Control retains? They take on Shayna and Ronda, and Becky or Lita turns on the other in this match tonight, and we have a Lita versus Becky match at WrestleMania. And
Well,
if you
I
want to throw
wouldn't know.
Bailey in there too, Becky versus Bailey versus Lita. I'm just throwing
Like a
it
triple
out
threat
there.
match.
Or if you want to throw Trish, or you could throw Trish out there,
I
and you could
mean,
have.
whatever you want.
I'm throwing ideas out there. Or you could have Trish Stratus come out, and instead of her being a babyface, she's a heel and joins Bailey, and then you have Bailey and Trish versus Lita and Becky at WrestleMania. That way, Becky and Bailey have direction, and then you have two Hall of Famers competing in a tag match. It's like your horsewomen get a big match, and Damage Control gets their match against Shayna and Ronda.
I'm not opposed to none of that.
Just throwing out ideas for something to do.
I mean,
It's just an idea.
ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey just baked you a delicious apple pie with ice cream and walnuts and gave it to you.
Damn it, Earl, now I'm getting hungry. God dang it.
Stop with the damn food references already.
I'm hungry already.
Food references.
I had eggs earlier this afternoon.
I ate some hot dogs earlier.
Dude,
Lita still looks pretty good though, man.
Lita, watch Lita outshine every single one of these women in this match. That's how good Lita is.
Yeah. Okay, so the tag titles are up for grabs, and yeah, okay, the tag titles are up for grabs.
I think they want Io Sky to be like the next Asuka, the next big Japanese female wrestler coming out. I think that's what their goal is.
But we already have that in Kana Asuka.
No, but I mean like when Asuka eventually retires, because she is over 40. There is going to be coming a point where Asuka's going to go, and Io's in her early 30s. So Io wants to be that next great women's Japanese star.
So if Asuka decides, I exactly know where Jeff was going with that.
Yeah. They want Io to be that next big female Japanese star in the company.
Oh, okay.
She is great. Io is phenomenal in the ring. It's just I don't know if the gimmick is going to connect with people. That's the problem.
I mean, go back to what she was. Hell, go back to what I don't know that even her original gimmick wasn't getting over either.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I was like, go back to what she was, but then I caught myself there.
Kota Kai is the legal woman in this match, and she's gonna take on Lita. Oh yes, Lita.
I'm really curious to see how much. I'm really curious to see how Dakota does in this match. I'm gonna be watching her like a hawk.
Yeah, Dakota Kai.
I think most of us are.
Look out! She was gonna do a twist of fate, Lita, and then she tags out. And here comes Io Sky with Lita, and now Becky Lynch is tagged in. She's the legal woman, and they're gonna do a double suplex on Dakota Kai. Oh, a pinfall! 1, 2, absolutely not.
So they'll probably give this matchup at least about 10, 12 minutes around.
I would say 15 minutes.
Yeah, like around the 10, 15 minute mark before they eventually have a winner.
And you had like extra 5, 10
double
minutes of whatever shenanigans that got cooked up back there.
Right.
Yeah.
Bang.
Because I'm thinking of all these directions.
Look
What
out!
the
Look
hell?
out.
Like, what the hell is Bailey gonna do at WrestleMania? That's the one thing that's bothering me. Is what is Bailey gonna do?
She's gonna host the show with the Miz.
No, that was never gonna happen. Bailey's gonna wrestle.
Uh,
That's why I'm
oh,
thinking
the
6-woman tag.
right. And they're beating the. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I know. Oh, you sly dog! Nice
and
move by Lita.
they're beating the stew. They are just beating the stew on the damage control.
There's that damn stew again.
Oh, and
The crowd doesn't seem like they're that hyped.
no,
up
they're
for
not.
it.
They're not into
Did
it.
they ban the word cat fight?
Yeah, they did.
Oh yes, they did. You can't say that on
Yes,
TV.
Figured.
Yes,
Lee's
Yeah.
going for that moonsault already, but nope.
and we're going to commercial. Ladies and gentlemen, that's
See, this is not working for me right now.
People are gonna look back at this from hundreds of years and be like, "Yo, he actually said cat fight. You can't say that no more."
Like we're gonna be like super PG, like 10,
Yeah,
15,
everyone's
20
gonna-
years from now.
cat
Exactly.
fight, cat fight.
Cat fight!
Yeah.
Shout out to the Joey Styles.
Yes, cat fight.
Dude,
cat
Joey
fight.
Styles is
Oh.
super underrated on the commentary booth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm
his
gonna
mouth,
send you guys, this private chat.
his mouth was terrible.
That's the news I read about Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns for the house show. And then this
Oh
is the
yes,
this is something you can
Yeah.
add for your wrestling experience show on Thursday. The news about Vicky Guerrero, Earl, in the private chat.
okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy that and paste it and send it to myself.
And here's some other news. Talking about sanity. Apparently, Big Damo and the formula known as Alexander Wolf, they recently reunited at a Progress Wrestling event.
Oh man.
That's where
$5
Killian
crazy.
Dane and Alexander Wolf were.
Right. Okay.
And
And of course, Doritos. God, I don't want to talk
The
about it.
rumors-
Fuck.
the rumors about Authors of Pain have sort of died down a little bit about them.
Yeah,
potentially
that
coming back.
Yeah.
really died down.
Yeah, that died down. That cooled down.
Yeah.
The problem with them returning to the WWE is that the WWE does not want to pay for their legal fees when
Yeah.
it pertains to their visas.
Yeah.
It's cost effective for the company to hire a visa person to fix
Mhm.
their visas.
Great
So,
point, Earl.
yep.
Or do it this way, or try to get American citizens, be an American citizen, apply for that.
Yeah.
So be less the hassle if you catch.
Right.
We need a tag team division too, because the WWE tag team divisions are horrendous.
It's
AEW's
yeah.
gotten worse too. AEW's tag team division is not as good as it was before, but WWE's tag division is pretty much non-existent. They don't really have one. They have
don't
some
I
good
know.
tag teams, they just don't use them.
But they don't
That's a good
respect
point.
they don't respect their tag team division either, and it's
No.
a shame, and it's very sad because I grew up on WWE, and back in the days they respect their tag teams. They used to book them in stellar matches.
Mhm.
They used to book them in matches where
you ain't
can-
wrong.
No,
They had some great
they
tag
used to,
teams back
they
in the
used
day.
to-
It's just
yeah.
tag team wrestling has not been the same the last 20
I
years
mean,
or so.
I mean, look at the tag teams that we had in the golden age of wrestling. I mean, we had
You had the Legion
Rougeau.
of Doom from
We
what I
had
remember.
the Rougeaus. We had the Legion of Doom. We had Deuce and Dominic. We had
Here's a Domino, very underrated, but the outcome, the fact that they split them up was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, we had the Bushwhackers. We had
Nation of Domination.
Nation. We had Nation of
Great
Domination.
faction too in
The
the
Heart
Attitude Era.
Foundation. The Heart Foundation.
The Heart
the Nate
Foundation.
The
Tag.
Hart Foundation. Yes. I mean, the list just goes
DX,
on.
the,
and-
Road Dog- the New Age
Yeah,
Outlaws.
Outlaws. Like,
Yeah.
damn, like the list can go on and on.
Even
Yeah.
The Rock and Mankind was a great tag
Right.
team.
The Rock and Sock connection.
Yeah, the Rock
Oh,
and
man,
Sock.
those
Yeah,
are great
pin
days.
1, 2, no. No.
God, the good old rock and sock connection. God, some of the
Yeah.
funniest moments that I've ever seen out of those two.
I mean,
Those were
look
great.
at the
That was a great tag
look at the Bulldogs, the British Bulldogs.
Yes, great one. That's
I
another
forgot
underrated
about the
one.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that tag team. I mean, I grew up on so much tag teams.
Me too, yeah.
I just that golden age of wrestling produced some
I mean,
really
Edge and
good tag
Christian's
teams.
one of them. The
Edge
Hardys,
and
The
Christian,
Rockers.
Dudley's, Hardys, yep.
the Rockers, Team
Rockers,
3D.
yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great tag teams. You're right. A lot of great tag teams in the past, and that we don't really get to
But
see
even
that
look
much
at the
anymore.
from like the 80s to almost like to the 90s, they always
Yeah.
based around tag team wrestling.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's
And
sort of
think
a
about it,
lost
that-
concept now.
It really is, and especially I'm thinking another lost concept is the TLC match that both the Dudley Boys, the Hardys, and Edge and Christian made famous.
Yep.
I think it was in
Look
like
out.
2001. I would guess.
Oh,
I think so. It was like around.
Dakota Kai just smashed
very
Lita
first
into
one
the
that they-
announce table.
They had It was
Look
first
out!
the triangle ladder match.
Moonsault on Becky Lynch. Go ahead, Jeffrey. I'm sorry.
It was the triangle ladder match at WrestleMania 16 between the Hardys, Dudleys, and Edge and Christian, which first introduced the chairs and ladders and everything, would start up the TLC.
What? Let me
then
ask you.
Then you had the TLC match one at SummerSlam 2001.
No. Let me ask you something. Was that the match where Christian's eye exploded with the ladder, and they showed that on camera? He had that
I
nasty.
exploded?
Yeah,
I don't remember
they had the he accidentally. It was a botch. He accidentally had the ladder smacked in his face.
Oh
but
no,
he
you're
was,
thinking of Eminem.
Oh,
You're thinking
that was
about
the
Joey
match.
Mercury. You're thinking about
Oh,
Joey
that
Mercury.
was the match.
God, who knows
happened
what Joey
Armageddon-
Mercury?
That was Armageddon 2006.
Oh, okay,
God,
all
who knows
right.
what Joey
That's
Mercury
the
actually had
one.
dreads?
Okay,
White man with dreads.
Yeah.
yeah.
Looking
That
back,
was-
it's like
That was London and Kendrick. That was Eminem, the Hardys, and
that was a good match, by the way, too.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Dave
That-
Taylor and William Regal. I remember.
Yeah,
I
that
forgot
was a nasty. That was nasty with that
I
ladder.
forgot about
Look
Dave
out.
Taylor.
What's up, Eagles Fang Master
1,
86? And yeah,
2, no.
that's the funny thing. We're talking about all this other wrestling stuff, and we're not even giving a damn about this match. That's
Yeah,
sad.
but it'll be like that's what kind of what the fans are. They don't not giving a damn.
No,
Right.
which is sad because you have Becky Lynch and Lita in this match.
It's Dakota Kai now with double stomps to Becky Lynch, and now Lita wants to tag in. Becky Lynch. Oh,
So good, Eagles. Yeah.
scorpion kick by Dakota Kai. She covers 1, 2, no. Oh.
But
guess
Dakota's
it
looking
seems-
very good in this match. I will say that.
So it looks like that knee should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the knee is fine. She's working. She's working the match.
Like her and Shayna Baszler, man, they're even outside the ring. Her and Shane are just so fucking hilarious. I think there was like one because I actually watched Shayna Baszler, and she has a YouTube channel as well. She actually learned how to do the STF, and Dakota Kai had that weird like concern.
Double
fuck,
clothesline.
Like why'd you drag me into this? That kind of thing. But I do like the kind of relationship that Shayna and Dakota Kai have outside of the ring.
They're best friends, right?
Bailey just threw in the tag team belt, and the referee's throwing it out.
What?
Oh, and Bailey just pulled Lita off the apron.
There you go. Bailey intervened.
Lynch staggers, and look out. They got that. Oh, look out. That's it. 1, 2, no. Becky Lynch kicks out.
Wow, they're really selling this.
Yes, they are. Uh-oh. Here comes Trish. Here comes
Told ya.
Trish.
There he
Not-
is.
not
Here
tell
comes
ya.
Trish.
Told you. She's going to come out and take out Becky. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yep.
Bailey.
Oh, she just pounced on Bailey and she's beating the stew. She's just beating the stew out of Becky. She's hugging Trish Stratus. She's hugging Trish Stratus. The tag is made. Oh, oh, here comes the clothesline. A shocking appearance by the Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. You called it, Jeffrey. Congratulations.
There you go.
Um,
Trish is
and,
here.
and bang. Lita now. What is this? 1, 2, no. Uh-oh. Lita now is going up to the top rope. She's going to do a Lita moonsault? No. Dakota, Io Sky pulls her down. Io Sky now is going up to the top. Io Sky now, and no, the pool is empty. Look out. Look out. She's going to do a twist of fate. Bang. Twist of fate. Lita now is going up to the top rope. This looks awkward. What are they doing? And Bailey now is on the ropes. Oh. Oh. She kicks Bailey in the head.
Damage Control is going to retain.
Yep. Oh. Becky Lynch now is beating her. Look out. Look out. Look out. Lita moonsault. 1, 2, 3. New champions.
Okay, so I was wrong.
New champion.
So Lita and Becky Lynch are the champions. I'm sorry. That was a convoluted mess.
Yeah, that was
This BS all over the place. You just made Damage Control look even worse. And Io took the pin.
Okay.
The crowd is happy about it, though.
Yeah. The ending was awkward.
So what the hell are we gonna get?
2, 3. I have no idea.
I think that's leading up to what Jeff said too. This could be leading up to them taking on
the
Shayna and
pyro is
Ronda
going
at
off.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And that is how Raw goes off the air.
That was a terrible. I'm sorry. The match was so irrelevant. It was stupid. I didn't like it. And now what are you gonna do with this whole thing? So
I don't.
Lita, are you gonna get a rematch now? Is Damage Control gonna get a rematch now?
I don't know.
Is that what's gonna
I don't
happen?
know.
What do you do with Shayna and Ronda? Like what?
don't
What
know.
are you gonna do now?
I don't know.
That was I don't like the way that ended. I'm not very happy with how they ended that show. That was Eagles Fang Master 86 he's saying trash ending. I didn't like the way that ended.
I didn't
None
care
of
for
us
that.
did.
That was not a good ending to the show.
It was awkward.
Yeah.
It's very awkward. It's like they rushed the ending too. It's like hurry up.
It felt rushed.
Yeah.
It was a
It's like
convoluted end. Let's take a couple of minutes to talk about it. But I didn't like the ending because it was just like a whole mess with Trish Stratus coming back. It gave you that really big pop. But what you really did is you absolutely made Damage Control look like absolute idiots.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, not only that, but you buried them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You buried them. You basically buried them. That's what you don't care about Damage Control. So you basically says, okay, go out there and squash them, and that's it. And hurry up, because we only have 45 seconds left to the show. That's basically what you just did. That's basically what you just did.
That is absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's basically that is basically the message you just sent.
Yep.
This is not good. This was not a great Raw.
No.
I gotta be honest, this was not a great Raw. This is back to being the bad Raw it's been for a while.
Yep.
I'm not
now we're
happy
gonna
with
make
what they're doing.
And you know who wrote the ending to that, don't we?
Well, if that could have been Triple H.
Well, yeah,
I don't know.
no.
I don't know. I hope not, because this was terrible. I mean, the whole entire ending of the show made no sense. It's just like a convoluted mess all over the place. What are you gonna do?
I think we have a VK input into this storyline.
And yet, a lot of people want to jump ship and come to WWE. I don't get it.
Like, I don't
I
get
don't
it
get it.
either.
I mean,
This has Vince
Okay.
McMahon written all over.
Anything that's like, in
I'm gonna
a
say
way,
this right now. What are you gonna do now with the tag team titles? What are you gonna do
Very,
now? What are you gonna do with them?
Very
So what do you do with
Very,
damage control? What do you do with Bailey? Are you gonna have a 6-woman tag and not include the tag
I'm
titles?
telling you this, Jeffrey. I'm telling you this. They do not care about damage control. They don't give a flying fig. They kept playing hot potato with these titles with this group. They kept
Yeah.
playing hot potato. They kept booking Bailey like she was a loser. They kept the damage control
personally,
look
they should
like
never
lo-
turn. And I will say this too.
Mhm.
I think this all stems to the fact that when they turned Bailey heel, that I knew that was not going to end. That's going to go well with a lot of people.
Well, it was
No, it
going
is
great.
no
It was
no.
great when they first started with her and Sasha. That was great.
No,
When her and
it was.
Sasha were first, when Sasha and Bailey were heel at first in 2020, they were some of the best performers on the entire show. How
But
good
this
they
this
were.
but they're
It got
being buried.
stale.
They're being buried now. They're being
Yeah.
buried. And they're being afterthoughts. And they're being
Yeah.
jobbed. And they're being jobbed. So
The only
that
thing I can think of is that unless you're going to do the 6-woman tag, now that
Even
Trish is
and
included,
DJ Storms actually put in the our Twitter group chat and basically how he felt. Like he tweeted out this 2 minutes ago. Vince McMahon had nothing more to say. Lita, a part-timer, won the women's tag titles with Becky Lynch. So you're telling me we couldn't have got a 6-woman tag match with Damage Control still as the women's tag champions? What an awful decision and what an awful show tonight.
well
even
that's
if
what I
Damage
just
Control beats him at WrestleMania, that's not going to help him. They already
no.
lost.
I
They
mean look
lost.
listen. I agree with everything what everyone is saying here. I said this before and I'll say this again. When you don't care about somebody or you don't care about what you do, you're just going to just do whatever you're gonna go with.
Yeah, you're going to be like a turn so yes person at that point.
Right. You're just
And
going to you're just going to just do whatever the wind blows.
Yeah. And to
And
be
that- and
honest,
that-
we don't need Trish and Lita. We don't need Trish and Lita on this show. This is like a way for the WWE to like try to get some type of interest in the women's division by bringing back arguably your two
This
biggest
would-
Hall of Famers.
And this is going back to what I said. This is going to take years to fix. Because first of
If
all,
it ever does. If it ever does.
and that's
This
sad
was-
because I like some of the
Not that
women
good,
on.
Grego.
And
Not
let me
that
tell
good.
you something. This booking was Vince McMahon written all over it.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I did not like the way this show ended at all. I thought it was a very poor ending. I thought the
And
show
it-
overall, it had some progress in storylines, but I thought the show overall was a miss.
Just
This
the
was
quality
one
was
of the worst
was
Raws I've seen in a
trash.
while. Yeah, this was
Yep.
not good.
No, this was trash.
This was a bad Monday, especially for your Raw to rest. They're trying to build up next week's show as a very good show, which right now on paper it looks very good. But God, this show sucked. This was not a good Raw.
It all depends on the execution of next week's show.
Yeah, that's 2
And
Raws in a row
who
that are not
and who is controlling it?
If I'm going to be completely honest, was probably Cody Rhodes and Chad Gable and Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso taking all the Street Profits. That's for the matches for
Yeah.
me. They actually
And that wasn't
were
even
actually
that
really good.
spectacular. Yeah, those matches weren't even that spectacular.
Let me-
They were
Yeah,
good.
not great, but they actually put it was actually decent to sit through
Yeah.
and watch.
Right.
Whereas as this,
tonight-
it's like it's basically what we did. We just pretty much talk about anything else and not give a damn.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Three Raws in a row that have not been that great.
But no,
Respect,
but
bro.
I think tonight was really bad.
This is the worst one. I agree.
This topped the cake for me.
Yeah.
This was not good.
No.
This
Especially
was
for a
not.
road to WrestleMania. You're supposed to be hitting on all cylinders. And that's
This-
true too. I agree with what Greg says. The one thing that we have all been saying, Raw being 3 hours hurts the show. It needs to go back to be 2 hours again.
Because look at
It's too
NXT
long.
and SmackDown, even though it has really been great, but it's
all
actually decent enough in
commercial.
2 hours to fulfill that.
Yeah.
It's
You
all
don't have to
three.
throw too much out there.
Like
They
if you
just
can
added an hour of commercials, is what they did.
Exactly.
Right.
And you're trying
The
to
commercial
just throw
breaks
together
things and cut-
storylines.
Right.
Yeah, if you cut that down, they'll go back to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, folks, that is going to do it for tonight for the Raw Watch Along. from Grand
Trust me, I'm
Rapids,
gonna
Michigan.
definitely. Whew,
Let's
Yeah.
hope Boston brings a better
doesn't
ride than
disappoint.
tonight.
John Cena being on the show instantly makes it a must watch.
Well,
Period.
we're gonna see.
Yeah,
Oh, he does.
fingers
John Cena will make the show a must watch because John Cena will not
is
disappoint.
a household name.
Yeah, and he will
We'll
not
see.
disappoint. People love John Cena. He's going to get a huge pop, and John Cena knows what to do to keep the crowd interested.
Yes.
I'm excited for Raw next week because it's got potential.
Honestly,
but I can't wait to see John Cena. I like
This
John
is what-
Cena. I've always been
Actually,
a John Cena mark.
I'm with Jeffrey on this one, and the one thing that comes to mind is like if he's going to be done wrestling, give him like some sort of like a backstage producer, that kind of thing, because he knows the ins and outs. He's been
It's
doing
hard,
this
though.
for
He's a Hollywood actor, though. He's in the Hollywood business now.
Yeah,
He's not
that's
really
his
going to do anything
schedule,
with WWE.
his schedule is very limited.
Yeah. The fact
Um,
he's even coming on this show just shows how much he loves the WWE. The fact he's even
Right.
here for this, and apparently he did some backstage vignettes as well at the Austin Theory that they might be doing the next few weeks. So the fact he's even here is great enough for John Cena. That's how much John Cena loves the WWE. So
and,
Yeah.
and I think also he knows where the state of the company is, where it's at this moment. Like
Right.
they can't
Yeah.
do nothing.
but
So we'll see
Um,
come next week.
Earl, Rob, further, everybody.
Yeah.
It's been a good show. It was well, the
was
show sucked,
fantastic.
but it's been good doing
Well,
those
Yeah,
shows
good
again.
not even to
Yeah.
describe it.
yeah,
Filling
it was fun working with all of you tonight. We hope that you all have a great Tuesday. We hope that you enjoy your Tuesday morning,
I'll
Tuesday
see you
evening.
on Wednesday, Earl.
Yes, I will see you on Wednesday, Jeffrey, and I will see you on Thursday as well, and I'll see you on Sunday as well,
Mhm.
as we might be getting over 15 matches for the Revolution.
It better be worth it. It better be worth it.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us here at the Raw Watch Along. All of us next week, we will be packing our bags and heading to Boston, Massachusetts, and we will be having baked beans and franks. Oh, yes. How good is that, ladies and gentlemen, in Boston? Anyway, ladies and
Right,
gentlemen, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Earl Cole. That is Jeffrey Turner. That is Robert. That is Further. Have a good night, everyone, from all of us here at the Hardcore Sports.
Awesome power of nature, hot excitement of freedom.
Because after you get struck by lightning, there's thunder.
Well, that was excellent.